Finally, an episode that we can actually get behind and love. I can't even do it, man. I can't even do it.
I was going to keep going with you, Coach. I was going to try to match it, but
I tried, y'all.
I got to lose it right now.
Man, DA, that was the 7th episode of the 8. Like, we're almost 90% of the way through. Guys, if you didn't watch that, we're going to go through it scene by scene. Nick will be joining us in a moment. Thank you to the DA. Major props. He's never going to want to hang out with us again because this is like torture.
This is what y'all do this is what y'all watch. This is what y'all got me watching. They don't invite me to the House of the Dragon stream. Nah, they put me on this nonsense, right? Y'all can't put me on the House of the Dragon so I can be like, man, what a great show. This is awesome. No, hey, you get the Acolyte, all right? Maybe I got to earn my stripes. Maybe that's what it is, man.
You know you can come on whenever you want, okay? Oh, man.
Holy crap, man.
So let me just say this in a sentence.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All we got was basically the entire 3rd episode again. And it was all backstory. It was
from a slightly different perspective, slightly in literally, because everything that they put in this episode, we could have just kind of guessed at. It wasn't really important for us to see it. You know, I could have. My imagination could have filled in a better backstory than what they gave us. But they gave us an entire episode of backstory. There was nothing to it.
How many episodes of backstory have we gotten? 2. All right.
Yeah.
I'm mathematically challenged at times. But if 2 episodes were 100% backstory, episode 3, episode 7.
Yeah.
And this series is 8 episodes. That means 25% of this show is backstory, flashback.
Yeah, flashbacks. Yeah. Nothing moving forward.
They don't have a story to tell.
They don't.
DA said it in the middle of our Patreon video. This is what it's about.
They don't have a story.
The mystery, it's not a story.
Yeah. They don't have a story. It's about what happened to whatever back in the day. That was the story. And so the entirety of this whole show rests on the strength of the storytelling in episodes 3 and episode 7. And guess what? I don't care. Okay. I don't care about what happened, when, and why. It doesn't matter, because as I keep saying, if you don't give a damn about the characters, you don't care about anything that's happening. You don't care where they're coming from. You don't care where they're going to. I don't care about Osha. I don't care about Soul. I don't care about May. I don't care about Kamir. I don't care about Mother Anasea. I don't care about anybody in this entire episode, or this entire series. Nothing. And because I don't care, I'm just watching stuff happen on the screen, and it's boring. It's
Red Road Chronicles is, dude, look at this. 25% of it is the same damn flashback.
Man.
We're going back to the exact same time in history.
The exact same.
And here's the thing. Leslie, it ain't that deep. None of us care. None of us care.
I think I said this after episode 3. You could have literally done that exact same episode in like 5 minutes. You could have showed a 5-minute flashback, maybe even right before the credits roll. Hey, this is what happened back then. And you could have wrapped all of this nonsense up in 5 minutes of one episode. Done. That's all you needed. You didn't need these guys to walk through the pacing of a boring episode with no great dialogue, with characters doing like unconceivable things. And I know we're going to get to it. But again, Leslie Headland had to make the stupidest group of Jedi in order for her story to work. Her story only works if the Jedi are idiots. If the Jedi are blatantly ignoring commands, blatantly not being Jedi, like they're just not Jedi. They're not doing things that we traditionally know Jedi to be. You know,
Well,
they got to be super emotional.
Just like we've been saying. Just like we've been saying, we knew that they were going to make the Jedi the scapegoat. We knew that. That's exactly what they did. Soul is a failed, stupid Jedi. Confirmed. We already knew it, but confirmed even deeper in this episode. And they're lying, DA. The Jedi Order are lying. And they know, even the good one, Carrie-Anne Moss's character, is telling him to lie.
Unreal, man. Unreal. But this is the only way that it works. This is what I'm saying. Like, Leslie Headland wanted to quote unquote tear down this institution of the Jedi. And again, the only way you could do that is if you go completely against what the Jedi are and what George Lucas intended for this these heroes. You have to go completely against what they are. You have to go out of your way to make them the worst Jedi in the history of all Jedi. And that's basically what she did. And she's going to say, hey, I challenged an institution. You know, it's like, no, you just wrote bad characters that nobody cared about and you made them stupid idiots.
Yes.
You know,
and Darth Bagheera, look at this, bro. Bro, this is supposed to be the Jedi at their height.
Right. The High Republic era that we're supposed to be saying, oh, this is the Jedi at their absolute best. We've never seen the Jedi Order, we've never seen better Jedi in the history, and they're just completely ignoring everything that we've ever seen about Jedi. So and that's the only way this crap works, is if you do exactly what you're. It's unreal how bad the show is, but it really is. More, it's insulting because, again, she didn't have any other way to do this show. She couldn't. She's not a good enough writer to make the Jedi, who we've always known the Jedi to be. She doesn't.
I grew up on the Acolyte. Ain't nobody gonna say that.
Ain't nobody ever saying that, man.
Oh, that's
Look,
hilarious.
She had no other way to pull this off. That's the whole thing. She had no other way to pull this shit off. The only way she could pull this off is if she did exactly what she's doing, and that's completely contrary to everything we've ever known about Jedi, and that's the problem. And so, yeah, she's just, hot garbage is the word. Okay, utter hot garbage.
Hot garbage is the word. So, you guys are wanting us to go ahead and break it down, go through it scene by scene. Look, here's the thing: it ain't gonna take long.
No. You already saw episode 3.
It ain't gonna take long.
We can skip right on past all of this stuff. Man.
Yeah, too bad that they didn't give us, like, they could have given us this in the, the recaps at the beginning of the episode previously on the Acolyte. They could have gave us episode 3, but no.
No.
We got a for real recap. And then the entire episode was a recap of episode 3.
I'm just amazed, man. It's so bad how. Have you ever seen somebody destroy a franchise so just perfectly, man? Yeah, exactly. I'm just scratching my head as to how this thing even got made, man. How did this crap get made?
I cannot believe.
What was Kathleen Kennedy?
If you take Star Wars off of this, and look, here's the thing too, bro. The Reylos are going to be pissed because there's no sexual anything for them to latch on to on this episode.
There's nothing here.
Nothing. They're going to be mad. They're waiting for the next one.
But what's the next one going to be? They got so many loose ends they got to tie up. They got so much stuff that they got to deal with in this final episode. Like, how are they going to wrap all of this crap up? I honestly don't care, but I'm curious as to how bad that's going to get. There's nothing here. There's nothing to this thing. Honestly, there was one moment. Again, it's terrible, but when I guess we'll get to it. I don't know. I mean, we doing spoilers, right? We don't care. Everybody's getting spoiled.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody worried about spoilers.
So Kel Naka, we look. We got to see a Wookiee Jedi with some lightsaber action.
Hey, some of that was all right.
Some of that was okay, but That moment where he's pressing the Padawan guy, I can't remember his name. He's pressing him up, and they're trying to figure out. I was like, "Oh shoot, maybe they got to kill all the witches in order to stop, Kilnaka from killing this guy because he was on the verge of killing him." But that's not what they did at all. Or what they did, well, how they killed all those witches, Coach. That has to be, without a doubt, the dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever seen, and they're never going to explain it. I guarantee you they're never going to explain what is it that Endara did to kill all those witches, because it doesn't make sense what happened.
Now, we have to remember that a lot of people here have not seen that. So,
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Spoilers. Can I spoil it?
Oh, no, yeah, we're definitely spoiling it. So,
okay,
so
right.
let's set it up.
I don't want to spoil that for anybody.
Let's set it up, and then as soon as we do this, we're going to go... Yeah, good job, Beretta. Beretta's hilarious, man. Thank you, brother. We're gonna go through the episode scene by scene. Yes. Y'all look, it's ready, y'all. We about to do this, okay? It's happening, okay? I promise you, we're about to do this. And
yep,
I might say some crazy stuff tonight. It might get weird, okay?
This is one of the. Anyway, keep going.
All right,
man.
DA, they're going to say it's like Luke in whatever the hell the last movie was. Oh no, it was The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi, okay.
Where he force projected himself, and because he force projected himself, that's why he died.
You think so?
That's what they said. That's why he died.
No, I'm talking about for the.
Yeah, it's gonna be something weird like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all
of the witches are chanting. A little bit too much blue moon for the coach. Okay, so that was going on. They're like in the stadium seating, watching down at the arena floor doing this stuff.
Yeah.
and I'm not bullshitting.
No, you're not.
And they've got control of Kilnaka. They're controlling him through their witch powers. They're controlling him through their witch powers. And coming, X-Wing, coming. And, all right,
man.
They're controlling him through their witch powers, and in comes Dharma, whatever, Carrie-Anne Moss.
Carrie-Anne Moss.
And she puts her hand by Kilnaka's head and starts using the Force to bring him back to normal and to block out the witches from his brain. And the moment she does that, DA, what happens?
Everybody dies.
All the witches die.
Like, why? Why are they dead? What was it that Carrie-Anne Moss did to these witches to make them all die? Because I guess their spell was broken. So were they putting every ounce of their life force into Kilnaka, and then once she broke it, they had no more life force, so they all died? What the hell happened there? I've never seen anything like that. Man,
I can't wait to hear what my brother has to say first. Here we go. He's always got something good to say right off the bat. Here he is. Say it.
Oh, what was that, bro?
Explain that to me, please. Explain that to me. Am I missing something?
I'm waiting for it, buddy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because we've had problems with what they've done with the Force in the past, but boy, you want to talk about opening up a can of worms on this one. Man, the sister is turning into Dracula and just...
Oh, dude. Man. She turned into black smoke and just took over somebody.
But it's not totally black smoke, right? Because the lightsaber still killed her.
Right. You can stab like smoke. What?
Lightsabers work better when you're made of smoke. I don't know if you know that, but
Oh my god!
But she couldn't survive that. You could stick a lightsaber through a human body and it's fine, but you could stick a lightsaber through some smoke, she's dead. You know,
that was where her heart was located, in the vapor. That's
Yeah.
the bottom line. It was her third stomach. They got her on that one.
So, X-Wing, what did you think about the episode 7 recap?
No, it's the episode 3 recap. Episode 7 is episode 3.
Yeah,
recap.
that's what I mean. Yeah, it's a recap.
So that's the crazy part is, like, you know, something I said when I was doing the episode 6 watch party is at the end, I said, I feel like this is one of those stories that a kid writes and they have all these great ideas. And then in the last 4 pages, they're like, oh, just trying to like, throw a bunch of crap together.
That's
and
all
like,
the series has been, is the last 4 pages.
Yeah. And so we're just like,
do you guys remember that movie, Point of View? There was an assassination, and it went through all the different people who was involved's perspectives.
This was an assassination.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's what this was. This was episode 3, Point of View, from the Jedi's perspective, and just like we've all been saying, this was Jedi Knight sacrilege. They killed the Jedi. They're wanting them to lie.
Yeah.
The Jedi are bold-faced lying to children, trying to take children. It's awful.
Well, we knew
It's
it, right? I mean, this is something that Leslie Headland said from the beginning. You know, she wanted to skew the lines between the good and the bad, which is just so inherently anti-Star Wars,
That's
right?
Right.
Vantage
the bottom
Point
line
was the movie.
Oh, okay. Vantage Point. I have to check it out. What is that, 1980s, 90s?
Nah, early 2000s, Dennis Quaid.
Oh, okay.
He was like
Man,
a Secret Service guy. Yeah.
A lot of good movies coming out then. But I mean, so I mean, this is what Leslie Headland wanted. This is what she wanted to do. She wanted to skew the line. She's the bad person that wants to make the good guys look bad, and it's just inherently anti-Star Wars, 100%. You know? Well,
It does not feel like Star Wars to me in any way. And you know what? I never said that with Ahsoka. I never said that with other things. There's a little bit of Mando season 3. I felt that way.
Yeah.
But bro, this don't feel like Star Wars to me at all. And it's a betrayal. This is, me and DA already said this. Bro, this is when the Jedi Order was supposed to be at their peak. This is the golden age. This is when they were at their greatest. What are you talking about? Are you for real?
She's trying to play off the whole prequels, you know, the Jedi are flawed thing, but you don't get to reuse that. You know what I mean?
No,
you do that once,
that should be
and
the
that's it.
prequels only.
Yeah.
Let the prequels tell that story. Let Clone Wars tell that story. You don't need to tell that story because it's just awful. It's just awful.
I mean,
don't
again,
accept
she
it.
had to write literally the worst Jedi that ever existed in the history of the franchise in order for this entire idea that she had to work. Like, George Lucas didn't make the Jedi like straight up evil, like, you know, trying to snatch kids, lying to the council, lying to themselves, taking hasty emotional decisions. Right. Like, the one guy that was doing all of that crap in the prequels became a Sith. Like, the one guy that was super emotional and doing all of that, we saw what Anakin became. Now, everybody else, you could argue, okay, maybe they were clouded by, you know, the dark side. Palpatine's a pretty powerful Sith Lord. Maybe he's the reason that these guys were tripping over their feet trying to figure out what was going on. But at the end of the day, most of them still remained, in my opinion, strong, solid Jedi. Palpatine just got them. Okay,
They were,
but in this
man.
one,
that was the thing. It was the whole point of the story was they had lost their way. Not that they had always been lost. They had lost their way. So, yeah, if this is when they're supposed to be their best to turn them shitty, now all Jedi are terrible.
Yeah.
And that ruins Luke, too, because I'm a Jedi like my father before me. Well, the Jedi are terrible people, so you're a terrible person.
And that was the whole point of this show, is to destroy the quote-unquote institutions. All right? She wants to attack institutions and tear them down.
At their height. At their greatest.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because you say that they're at their height, this is the golden era, you didn't convey that in your storytelling at all.
No, there's like 7 of them.
Yeah. I mean,
That's it.
Total failure. And brother, I already said it. I don't know if you heard it or not, but you know those Raylos are going to be pissed. Them Oshimir people are going to be pissed because they got no sexual weird things to latch onto in this episode.
There is one thing. There's one weird
missed
sexual thing they can latch onto. They were praising the hole at the beginning of the episode. They were all standing around the hole and they were praying to the hole.
Well, I'm down with that.
Nice call.
I'm down with
You
that.
You know what I said? That's got to be a sequel tie-in. That Virgins that they've been talking about, that hole, it's a dark side hole, just like in the sequels where there was a dark side hole on the island.
Right.
Oh my
That's where they
gosh,
created the kids, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yep.
Look.
And there they came.
X-Wing metal detector.
That I almost cried. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard. I said nothing like a Wookiee with a metal detector.
What are they looking for?
I don't remember who it was. Somebody in my chat was like, they're looking for wedding rings.
Wow.
Or anal beads. Oh my
so
gosh, dude.
Coach, you're getting brave these days. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
it's
Gotcha.
liquid courage.
Someone else talking.
It's liquid courage.
Yep.
You got to get through this, man.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Hail to my brother Knee Pain. Can't wait for him to catch up on the show. He's recording himself watching the 3rd episode. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
He was in my chat like, this bro's lost it, dude. He's done. He's gone.
Good. Guys, we got super chats. We're going to run through our super chats. We got 1,048 people here in the house tonight. We're going to go through the episode scene by scene. I'm going to let these two cats do most of the talking because otherwise Blue Moon's going to be doing the talking and y'all don't want to hear all that. So here we go. Tiny Film Productions is our newest member. What's up, Tiny Film Productions? Thank you for being our latest EBN member. We appreciate you very much, brother. Beretta Road Chronicles joins the EBN member family as well. You are the man. You were hilarious. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you very much. Mattuine, $2. A Wookiee with a metal detector. Yeah.
It's just incredible.
What was he looking for, really? What was he looking for? Do we know?
They didn't spray paint anything. They didn't do. It's just straight up a metal detector. And the funniest part was, it was like somebody said it in my chat. It was like it's like the Star Trek away team. Like they were just sampling stuff. Master Soul, a Jedi Knight, grabs moss off the ground and puts it in a lunchbox. Like, what are you doing?
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Nick was late to the stream. We started at 8 o'clock. I told him, I said, dude, we're going live at 8 o'clock.
Mm.
He knows this. So me and the DA are in here watching. We just finished the recap, the actual recap, which was more than we got in this story. The episode begins, and like literally 3rd or 4th scene, it's Wookiee with a metal detector walking around the planet, looking for
something.
And Nick shows up, and Nick goes, "A metal detector?"
Yeah, not a great way to bring him into this episode, is it?
Oh, it was so good. Thank you, Matt.
It's so much better.
Oh my goodness. Tiny Film Productions with a $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Coach, tell me mama didn't get in your head. Remember $180 million for Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. I cannot believe that this show has cost $180 million.
Imagine what we could have done for the homeless.
We've watched 88% of this series. You got to be kidding me.
Dude, Coach, could you imagine if you and I were given $180 million to do a show?
So you would excel at that. I'm not a creative. I am not creative at all.
It's there in your heart.
I make things like when I make our thumbnails, I have to send them to Nick and be like, "Is this good?" I don't know.
You're sending them to Nick. Maybe get another third party opinion.
No, but Nick is creative, and Nick,
I can see that.
Nick is like he just doesn't create it. He doesn't know how to create it, but his brain, he's like, "Yeah, that's good," or "Hey, let's change this word," or whatever.
Yeah.
I can make anything, but I'm not creative. Just because I like it, I might be the only cat in the world that likes it. I just don't understand that this thing cost $180 million. Yeah, you could tell a better Star Wars story, and I probably could too by accident.
Yeah.
I could with you. Yeah, I could do it with you. You know.
The bottom line is this stuff ain't rocket surgery by any stretch of the imagination. It's not hard.
Can you believe that Kathleen Kennedy approved this show? I cannot believe this. This is the bottom.
Yeah.
Well,
second to the last in ratings, believe it or not. Andor's below this show in ratings. Or I'm sorry, above this show in ratings, which is shocking to me.
Andor's like 90-something%. What are you talking about?
Dude, it is in terms of viewership.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Look, that was a niche thing. You know, the score is great, but the views, it did not view well.
Well, a lot of people say it's the best Star Wars that nobody ever watched. The best Disney Star Wars that nobody ever watched.
I'm going to have to agree with that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, man, this is going to piss some people off too. It wasn't that good. It was good. It was good. Andor,
it was solid storytelling. It had a good story. It had some good characters. It had some good dialogue.
It didn't have to be Star Wars to be good.
Yeah,
it could have been anything.
The
only thing making the Acolyte alive is the fact that Star Wars is on it. If this was anything else in the world, man.
Yeah.
But the fact that it has Star Wars stamped on it.
I mean, so the bottom line is, you know, the same could be said for Andor. That could have been any sci-fi show, right? And it probably would have done okay.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. You know, I have a lot of problems with Andor from my perspective. There's a lot of things when a show's half decent that we are willing to forget because a show's half decent. That's Star Wars fans, baby. You know what I mean? If a show's half decent or the movie's good, we're willing to forgive a lot of different stuff. If the show's bad, we are going to nitpick the bad words.
Say it. Go ahead. No, say it.
We're going to nitpick the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because that's what we do. If you didn't take the time and the care to put in a good show, then we're gonna rip it apart. That's our baby, man. You know. So, but to put that below Acolyte in terms of viewership, that hurts my soul, dude.
You mean to put the Acolyte below Andor in terms of viewership? Yeah.
Well, the Acolyte is above Andor in terms of viewership, and I think it's literally just because of lightsabers. That's why. The only reason why is because of lightsabers, and then obviously it got a bunch of press junket on Twitter and everything because of gay pride and blah blah blah, and you know, yada yada yada.
Well, I'll tell you what else too hurt Andor was the 2:00 a.m. release. I don't know what that time was for you.
Terrible idea.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like it's releasing right here at night. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's live streaming right now talking about it, so people are watching it. We had to get up at 2 a.m. to watch Andor.
It was midnight for me, and I was about done. And
it was rough.
The other problem, too, is it's a slow show. So you put that at midnight or 2 o'clock, and you pair that with a slow show, that's a rough go.
Mine and Nick's reviews were hilarious. We were like, he was calling it Andor. I mean, it was the power of many, Nick.
Oh man. So
what's up, buddy?
So I had to jump on a work call right as the episode was ending. But
Luke showed up.
Right.
You missed it.
Yeah.
But I did hear what was that? Was that an actual song that they were playing on the end credits, right when the end credits started?
Do you not remember them talking about that in the press junket, that they created basically a music disc? For this show. And it's like some weird Beyonce pop music at the end of it. It's something you would hear in Galaxy's Edge.
So Star Warsy. Just
Star
like
Wars-y.
the metal detective that was in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, people are wanting us to go through the episode scene by scene. We're going to clear these super chats first. The White Snake with a $5 super chat. Veggie burger on me, brave warrior. You're the best.
Hell,
I got a cheeseburger.
Thoughts and prayers to our friend Becky the warrior. We love her very much. She is.
Coach, do I need to upload the episode to Patreon?
You do.
Okay.
You do.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't do it because you got busy. Yep.
I got it.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Pirate Dark Tenave has been a member for 3 months. 3 months down, many more to go. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here very much. We appreciate all of our EBN family. Alex Fitzgerald Jr. with a $5 super chat. Man, they do my man DA like this? black man gets the
Man.
acolyte.
That's what I
we
get,
will
man.
overcome someday.
I can't watch
Someday.
House of the Dragon with them. They bring me on for the Acolyte. I can't watch good
You
stuff.
watching House of the Dragon Sunday night,
Yeah. And then we got Cobra Kai. We got Cobra Kai.
and you watching Cobra Kai too, and
in
I'll
like
be
9
on your
days.
show Saturday.
Nice,
whatever you
nice.
want.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I can't wait.
I want a Malcolm X hat.
This ain't a Malcolm X hat, man. I don't know why you keep saying that, man.
That was an X-Wing
He see an
joke.
X.
That
He
was
probably
an
think
X-Wing
X-Wing got a Malcolm X hat on, man.
Why
This
are they
is
always doing
Bakugo.
that to us,
This
man?
is Bakugo, man. My Hero Academia.
Sorry.
Coach doesn't know anything about that. Da.
Nah, I know he don't. I know
I've
he
watched
don't.
My Hero Academia. Yes, I have.
I definitely don't know anything.
Deku and All Might. Yeah, don't. I know.
Okay, all right.
I know-
Somebody
I know
had
the
to put
show.
you on that then.
I watched like
Everybody
the
thinks
first.
it's Racer X. This ain't Racer X, man. I don't know where people are getting that from. Yeah.
Craziest part is Coach has been drinking non-alcoholic beer this whole time.
It's wild. It's wild. I'm about to
Coach
go have
was
another
lit
one.
when he came into this thing, man.
Yeah, I'm about to have another one. So, thank you, Alex. Appreciate that very much, man. That is hilarious, and we will do the DA better. I promise you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Get on the good stuff now.
Crypto Bindu, $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. I watched episode 7, but it was episode 3 again.
Yeah.
Why are all the Jedi emotional wrecks? Aren't they Jedi? They're not younglings.
Yeah.
They made me watch episode 3 again. It was so funny when it happened. We're like, oh, not this again.
Yeah.
The power of many.
It
Anyways,
is crazy, man. That,
they
like,
made me
so-
watch episode 3 again, so I will never forgive them. Burn them in the thread, which is, I was like, bro, they're making us watch the 3rd episode again.
I was
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
really hoping we were going to get the Power of Many song again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Me too.
So
I thought
what
we
I was
were
trying
too.
to say, we got off topic there. I just want to wrap this up really quick. This just to end that thought was in this episode, we're getting a revisit of episode 3, and like I said, they're going to have to patch so much crap up in
Oh,
episode 8 because they just didn't do anything. It was just a rehash of 3,
Yeah.
and they sprinkled in like
That's what I was saying. They
one or
got so
two
many
other things.
open. They got so many open threads right now that they got to close up, man. I don't know how they're gonna do it in one episode, unless this episode is gonna be like,
2
I don't
hours
know.
long.
Yeah, right? Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a lot they got to
Please
cover
no.
right now.
Well,
And-
watch
and-
it be
and the
22 minutes.
Yeah.
They could have covered this entire everything, both episodes, 3 and 7, in 5 minutes. They could have covered that in a 5-minute flashback at the beginning, just covered all the major things. All right, let's get on with the actual story. But this is the story. Whatever happened at that temple is the only story they had to tell in this whole thing. Everything else is filler.
Yeah.
And then the story itself, the 2 episodes that they gave us, 2 different, I guess, different sides of it, but really not. That's it, man. What's Coach doing over there, man? These guys always cooking up something. Yeah, it's just a terrible. This whole thing has just been a hilarious experience, man.
It has been.
Yeah.
I'm not. See, what's really nice is since I don't know any of these people, I don't have, up until this point, Kiadi Mundi, who should have never been there, but wasn't involved in the story. This has no bearing for me. And so just to watch it, it's just laughable. It's just funny. This last watch party that I just did by myself, I must have seemed like an insane person to my wife because I'm not talking to anyone and I'm just laughing like a psychopath in my back room. It's just funny.
Don't
Yeah.
encourage this cat. He is liable to take his shirt off. Do not encourage this
Oh,
dude.
buddy.
Do not encourage this man, folks. Okay.
Nick, you remember the time I
Had the
put
Ewoks and some spaghetti.
You remember the time I put my Wicket mask on, the Ewok mask, and I took my shirt
Oh
off?
my God,
Do
yes.
not-
I'm not doing it.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
doing it.
saying,
I'm not
man.
doing
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
Nobody wants to
Y'all need
relive
do-
that.
That was
moment.
my last drink. That was my
Nobody.
last drink.
I think that's saved on my computer. I tell you, if I
That would be
die, I
10
gotta ask
times
my
better
wife
than
to
this show.
wipe my
Hey,
hard
the
drive.
finale is going to be better. I'm going to be ready for next week, baby.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it was before this episode started. I was telling my chat, I'm like, dude, I think this one's going to be really weird. They're like, no, it's going to be a stupid, dull episode. I said, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be weird. And then we get the Iridonians of Brack. Fight me.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting there when that happened. I was like, man, she could be Batman, the voice of Batman.
Oh.
Batman.
Rachel.
Fight me.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel. Where were the other drugs going?
Yeah.
Soul acted like the kidnapper from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, John 42. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
So Dan Crane, Coach, we need a poll, please. Hail EBN Nation.
I'll start one.
Poll for what? What are we going to say?
We do it every week. I normally do it, but I was sitting here trying to get the.
What are you
video
going to poll?
Did
the episode suck balls? Yeah, 100%.
Reaction on the score that they give the episode. Yeah. So I'll do a poll. It'll be up in just a minute, guys.
Oh my goodness! Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Nick is doing that now. Debbie Young, $1.99. Can't wait to see this. Here we are, Debbie. Thank you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, I can't say that. That's Mama Bear.
Shesh Meal, $5. Should have been set before The Force Awakens to show how bad Luke failed to raise Jedi. Yeah. I mean, look, thank you for the $5 super chat. I really don't think it matters. Like, this show is so bad. This is the Last Jedi as a show.
This will go down in history as the worst.
I think this is worse than The Last Jedi.
All right, so nothing can be worse than The Last Jedi for me.
Yeah.
Because it destroyed me.
Well, it destroyed
Luke
Star
Skywalker.
Wars, but I
It
think in
hurt
terms of
in the original characters.
It hurt my heart. Like, I was devastated. This ain't
Yeah.
devastated me none. I've been laughing. Like, this is
That's where
bad.
I'm at.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's two metrics you have to remember, right? One is bad for Star Wars universe. One is just bad and
This
funny.
is just bad.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Some of the
This
things
is
in Book of
just
Boba
bad.
Fett. Yeah, so like some of the things in Book of Boba Fett, like the stupid scooters and stuff like that, just bad. Funny.
God, I miss
we can
them.
laugh at it. You know what I mean?
God, I miss
Some stuff is like The Last Jedi and Kenobi that are legitimately actually detrimental to Star Wars. This one's teetering on the line. They're doing some things, but you know, for me,
I think it's because we're not taking it seriously. I think that's the problem. We took The Last Jedi somewhat more seriously than this.
Yeah.
Well, we had
Nobody's
high
taking this shit
expectations
seriously.
for it.
Yeah, we had expectations. We weren't completely jaded on the franchise yet. And now that we're here, we're just kind of not like, whatever, man. This
30
is garbage.
minutes before the premiere of this show, they're telling us it's the gayest Star Wars ever. Yeah, it is.
And then don't forget, 2 weeks later, they're like, if people are just viewing them as lesbians, it's a real problem.
Right.
Did you see that article?
Yeah, even though the chick came out and said,
I can't remember the word that Leslie Headland used.
Queer. She said
queer
that in all her
coded.
interviews.
Leslie
Yeah,
Headland.
she used it like 20 times in like one sentence, and now
It's
oh my god,
derivative.
you think, like what the hell is wrong with you, chick? Are you
Leslie
kidding me?
Headland is the worst showrunner of all time
Agreed.
in anything.
Absolutely.
One's in the chat.
I mean,
if you
it is
agree.
horrible. Look,
One's in the chat.
I'm trying to do the Nick. I can't even do it.
She's got a better jawline than I do. It's frustrating.
Oh, gosh.
Freaking Roblox character.
It's just so bad.
Yeah,
I
it's rough,
literally
man.
just hurt my neck doing that.
So Harold wants us for once, just for one time on the history of this show, for us to explain why we think.
Bro,
the
we
show is
already
bad.
have.
Instead of the show just sucks every week. Like he wants us to actually explain
80% of it.
just for this episode only.
80% of it was a recap that was needless.
Yeah.
They made the Jedi bad again.
Different
Needless.
camera angles.
Ain't
of
nobody
things.
got no motherfucking metal detector.
Yeah, the metal detector thing was dumb.
What? What are you even looking for?
Yeah, like Coach has it. Oh, like we're gonna go through it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to walk knee deep through this shit in a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry. We're going to tell you
We're gonna walk it
everything
through.
you want to know.
Yeah,
That's a perfectly fine. Hey, tell us why. I totally get that. The why is important.
yeah.
We're going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I have to go eat food. And
Did
give
I
my
drop an
baby a bath.
F-bomb? Did I really do that?
Yes,
Did you? Did I miss
No,
it?
no
I'm
word
just so used
all
to
the
saying
day.
it. I don't hear
He
it.
said,
Oh,
"Mother." Yep, big time.
Oh yeah, you said motherfucking.
Ooh.
I did?
Yeah.
Wow.
You did, man.
Special
Coach ain't
episode
even-
of Coach tonight.
I must be
Yeah.
Acolyte.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. Shashamil, thank you so much for that super chat. Mattuine with a $2 super chat. And then the mother said, Ninja vanish.
Yeah. So when she vanishes, and then why is Soul like stabbing the smoke?
Ninja vanish.
Like I didn't understand that.
None of this shit makes sense. That's the problem.
Nick. Cause
nothing makes sense. Every question is a valid question because nothing that they did in this episode makes any damn sense.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I was sitting there. I'm like, why is he stabbing the smoke? Like he's like, hey, we got to protect him. You know, it's literally felt like a complete setup. Like,
well, and don't forget too, a lot of people miss this when she starts to vanish into the vape. The kid, Osha or May, starts to vanish too.
Yeah.
So maybe she was doing some kind of Thanos thing. Yeah, she started to vaporize too.
Right.
So yeah, she's just like
Lord
of the Sith, I guess, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really bad. Really bad. But thank you so much, Mattuine, for that $2 super chat. Kenny Simbaya with $14. It's not witch powers, it's the Matrix.
Kenny with 14 Zambukis.
Zambukis! Hey, Zambukis. Only Zambukis.
Not even, dude, the worst Matrix was better than this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Dude, yeah, the last Matrix movie, as bad as it was, kills this show.
100%.
Yeah.
Serrano Thomas with $4.99. The end credit music to the episode is a pop song.
Yeah, another dumb thing.
I was so quick to get in here on the live stream, I didn't even hear it.
Oh, it's bad, bro.
Well, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Let's go. We got 1,200 in chat wanting to hear that shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait till you guys hear it. Just wait till you guys hear the end credit song, guys.
Tiny Film Productions. This is 100% that I think I got the wrong Star Wars meme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, bro.
I'll be back, guys.
Thank you. Beretta Road Chronicles $1.99 super chat. Acolyte needs to get the Willow treatment.
Yeah,
it
just
never
take it
will.
down.
It never will. It doesn't matter how bad it is. They won't do it because it's Star Wars.
You know what? No, don't give it the Willow treatment. Put it on the front of everything and let this burn to the ground. Please.
This is such an L, though. And you know Disney, you know Lucasfilm, they're never going to show the full L. They'll always bend and twist. And
blame.
Yeah, they're gonna blame. Yeah, for sure.
What's the name was on there? What's the name? Amanda Stenberg did another round on the. What was she on today?
The View. The View, where she talked about the rock.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
I couldn't watch it, bro. Wristman sent it to me, and I couldn't watch it. I couldn't.
Nah, you can't
I was
watch
like,
that
damn,
shit.
I could do a video on that and get 20, 30,000 views. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I hear you. And I want those views. That's great. Content, making content. Yeah, for the win. No, I couldn't do it.
It hurts too much, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My apathy is like to the max right now. It's hard enough to watch the shit. If I wasn't watching it with Derek and Nick and laughing.
This would be painful. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Beretta Road Chronicles.
It was tough to fire up that camera today. I'm not going to lie.
Palpatine Saber. I'm glad you did. Palpatine Saber, $5. I've seen my master's hole and didn't like it. Wasn't a virgins there either.
Just virgins.
How did you feel, X-Wing, the moment that they said virgins? Because Nick was like, remember the prequels, guys? You're being used, X-Wing. You're being used.
So I called it from the beginning, and I think a lot of people did, that said they're going to be some kind of a dyad, right?
Yeah.
And I was praying we didn't hear a virgins in the Force. I was praying we didn't hear a virgins. And there you go. It's a virgins in the Force.
It happened.
Dyad, we haven't heard dyad yet. I think by the end of the season, I could be wrong, I think we're going to hear dyad spoken in the first time prequel canon in this show.
I agree. It'll happen in the next episode. They will say dyad.
Dyads, because dyads that was something else before, but whatever.
Yep. Venger Soul was shaving weed into his box.
That's what I thought. I like that. Soul's just getting high. He's like, I don't want to be on this planet anymore.
Thank you, Venger.
Space weed.
Thank you, Venger. PG's projects was Anastasia seducing Torben? Yes.
Yes. I
Ooh.
don't understand the point of that portion of the episode at all. She's like, if you submit to me, I can get you back to Coruscant. And then she submits to him, and then they fight, and nothing comes of it at all.
I asked Nick, what was that about?
I don't know.
Can you clear that up for me? I don't get. That's how we were feeling the whole episode. Da, we were like, what are we watching? Why
Makes
are
no
they showing
fucking
us this?
Yeah, nothing makes sense in this show, man. Nothing. Yeah, it was just a waste of time and money. Again, they spent $180 million on this. I'm just stunned. I still don't know where all that money went to. It's just like, what, you know, somebody is pocketing a whole lot of free bread off of this show that didn't do any work. I'm guessing it's probably Leslie Heslin's wife, you know, and maybe a couple of these other actors. They are pocketing some major bread off of this because I don't know where $180 million went. There's nothing in this show that shows $180 million.
Someone got a beach house. For sure.
Really, for real, man. They got away with the loot, man. This is highway robbery. I mean, straight up highway robbery, man. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Just a little message real quick. Let's see. Vincent Vader, $1.99. Andor gained popularity and ended strong. I agree.
Yeah.
It gained momentum as it went on.
It wasn't
Of course,
enough.
the time.
It wasn't.
I
enough.
agree with that.
I think, but it'll be interesting to see what season 2 does. I'll be interested to see how season 2 starts off because that's going to be the real test. If
All right,
Andor was a success.
prediction, guys, because I think it's going to chart very well this time around because the fandom, the general fandom, not the freaks, the general fandom is starving for good, solid storytelling.
Yeah.
We're going to get it with Andor. With anything else, we don't know. It's a crapshoot.
Skeleton Crew coming up next. Who knows what we gonna get with that one?
Could be
All
worse.
bets are off
We don't
on that
know.
one. I don't know what the heck is going to happen in that one. That'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I agree. Thank you, Vincent. Appreciate that, brother. X-Wing?
Well, ladies, gentlemen, freaks, fanatics, I love you all. Unfortunately, I have to leave. I got to go be a father. I got a beautiful 4-month-old baby girl. I got to go give a bath. And
Go do that.
There you go.
I will never take YouTube over my little baby girl. So everyone have a beautiful night. Enjoy Coach flexing with the Ewoks. I love it, man.
That's what I do.
DA, good to see
Hey,
you. Nick, I know
EB
you're
and
not
merch
here.
store.
Yeah.
EB and merch store. Just
Is
saying.
that on there? I'm gonna go buy that shirt.
Hell,
tonight.
I don't know. It will be tonight. I'll make it tonight if it's not.
Everyone, have a good night. God love you. We'll see you around.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right. I said see you guys like I'm leaving. X-Wing.
Yeah,
See
right.
you, X-Wing.
You still
Oh,
here,
man.
man. You ain't leaving me by
Ooh,
myself.
I gotta calm down. Whew. Back to normal, Coach. Back to normal. Mike Jensen with a $10 super chat. Just watch this train wreck. How is it a 45-year-old speeder scene done with models looks more real than this whole show?
That speeder scene was garbage, man. Oh man,
It
there's so
didn't
many
look real.
things you could pick
Yeah.
apart, man.
I
Yeah,
agree. It stuck out as you watched it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look, a speeder. But yeah, I get it.
everything that led up to that scene was just stupid, though, man. Like the fact that this little Padawan hops on a speeder, go chase him. Like, wait, what? Why don't you stop him right there? What are you chasing this dude for? You know, and then when he gets there, he don't try to stop him. Oh, all right, let's go up and climb up the temple and try to get the girls. And I was like, oh my God, this is just
What are we doing?
the storytelling here, man. I swear to God, man, this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life, man. I can't believe this is how they decided to. I can't believe they came back to this episode, this whole situation anyway. Episode 3. And then on top of it, the story that they told in it made episode 3 almost worse than what it was. I mean, everything got worse. It got worse, Coach. Everything got worse from episode 3.
But
I'm like,
you're not just saying that, bro.
oh,
That's legit. That's legit. That's bad storytelling. So we're gonna stop hitting the super chats now.
Yeah.
Last one we're going to hit is our brother Knee Pain, the famous / infamous Knee Pain, our brother.
Hey,
Lol, it's so bad that Nick welcomed a work call.
man, I'm looking for somebody to talk to right now, man. Can I get out of this shit somewhere? Nope. Hey, somebody call me.
Thank
Like,
you,
oh,
Knee
coach, I gotta
Pain.
go, man. I'm tired of talking about this. I'm just kidding.
I cannot wait to watch Knee Pain's review of episode 3.
He been doing them, huh?
I need a premiere. I need to know when it's dropping. I'm going to have popcorn and drink. I'm watching that shit on my TV. That's going to be so good.
That's gonna be dope,
So
man.
good. Yeah. So good. All right. We'll come back to the super chats in a minute. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. I got to relive all this stuff. Look, I can't play the clips because the stream will get blocked. But right away, they're on Brandock or Brendock or whatever
Brendock,
it's called. Yeah. The planet the witches are on. And you don't know, at the beginning, I was like, this is before they were inhabited. Well, I was wrong. This is, in episode 3, when May and Osha, I feel so weird saying their names, bro, because nobody cares and we all forget what their names are.
I forget sometimes which one is which.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Is May the good one or the bad one? I forget, honestly.
Well,
I forget
hell, they
sometimes.
changed in the last
Yeah.
episode.
Hey,
So,
that's true. Yeah, you got a point
depends
there.
on when we're talking. But yeah, May and Osha are out in the forest and they're like, what's above, what's below? I love you, you love me. We're perfect. What? Doing their thing. They're doing their thing.
Right.
Well, Soul comes across. The Jedi are out there, and I don't know what they're looking for with their metal detectors, but they're walking around with metal detectors on the planet. Don't know.
Yep.
Can't explain.
Yep.
So that's where we are right now. Look, here, let me. Come on, Kelnaka. You could do it, Kelnaka. Show
the
them.
detector words. Yeah, it says the detector words. So what maybe go for it like there you go.
There it is.
There's gold in them Nar hills. Homie searching for buried treasure out there in the middle of the field. Like, what are you looking for, man?
You were like,
what are you looking for?
We recorded our reaction. You were like, what are they looking for? I said, I don't know, a Sith holocron or something? I have no idea.
Why is this company so trash that they can't figure out a more interesting device to create something? Why are you using a metal detector that anybody could think, oh yeah, we're gonna use a metal detector? Like, no. Come up with some sort of a scanner or something, anything instead of this. This is stupid. This is so lazy. And again, they spent
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Wookiee Jedi with a metal detector.
Holy crap. 180 million on this thing. Where's the money? Where's the money, Leslie Headland? I mean, I'm serious, man. Where's the money? I'm tripping, man. This is so bad, man. This is so bad.
He's searching for Zambukis. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, all right.
So it says, we ain't found shit.
We ain't found. You found anything yet? That's a great meme, dude. We ain't found shit.
Oh, man, that's going on my thumbnail right up there, bro. That's going on my
great.
thumbnail.
That is great.
I'm trying to find that right
the
now,
planet.
man. Bruh. Oh crap, man, that is too funny, man.
I thought my head's about to blow up, man.
Oh man, dude, I'm serious, man.
This is what's crazy, bro. This is how we were after every episode of the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But this is worse.
This is worse. Oh, this is way worse than the Book of Boba
Yes.
Fett. The Book of Boba Fett ain't got nothing on this trash, man.
Kilnaka said, we ain't found shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude, this is awesome, man.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh. Let's continue. I hate to leave that. I hate to leave that. That's so good. Look, honestly, it's the high point of the episode. It really is.
Much.
All right. So yeah.
So wait, they said they were looking for a virgins or something. Like they were talking about some sort of a virgins right here, right? They say, oh, there's some sort of a virgins we're looking
There's a
for.
virgins.
You know, we detected some life. This planet is supposed to be dead, supposed to be lifeless, and we're
There's a
detecting
lot of
all
force
this life.
power in one place. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. So did they cause all of that? I mean, is that what they're trying to say? They caused all the life to grow? Is that I don't get it. You know, they don't explain anything. They just say
go
things.
into the creation of the twins, though.
They did go into that, right?
But bro,
right.
they still didn't explain it. It's still one of those mysteries. How did you make them? And here's the only thing that we found out about May and Osha is that they basically. I'm probably going to say this the wrong way. They're not two different people.
Yeah. They're the same person split into two or some shit like that.
Yeah. They're the same person. I'm not talking about identical twins. I'm talking about more than that.
Yeah.
Not identical twins.
Yeah.
They're the same
individual
person. Yeah.
Right.
Weird. That part got weird. I don't know. Look, and here they are, the Jedi campfire meeting. They're looking around.
Yeah, the Padawan started getting all, I want to go home. I'm so homesick. I want to go home. And it's like, wait a minute, are these Jedi? Why are these cats so goddamn emotional, man? That's the thing I don't understand.
A virgins could create life like what we've seen this planet. Okay. But they already had created life here. It's a power that should be studied. Nothing could be more important to the Jedi. And then we get Kilnaka doing more metal detecting.
Wow, man.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's happening right now. He's not playing golf right there. He's metal detecting.
But again, like at no point in time did they bother to explain what he's looking for. Like, is this how you find a virgins in the Force? You get a metal detector and you walk around the planet. Is that how we find this quote unquote virgins? Like, what are they doing? There's nothing that makes sense here. All right, nothing whatsoever.
And I gotta highlight this because this is how I feel. Known as Kever. I don't even recognize what this is. This isn't Star Wars. That is perfectly said, my friend. That is perfectly said. That's how most of us are feeling. And the Raylos, like I've already said it a couple times, are going to be pissed tonight because they didn't get any weird sexual moments in this episode. So they're mad too. Everybody's mad tonight.
Except us, man. This is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I'm laughing.
I'm having a great time.
I'm laughing. My Padawan is too distracted to appreciate the significance of a virgins as Torben is trying to get on a speeder and, like, go away. So, talkie. Do not confuse Corbin's feelings with your own. Soul saw the twins. And D.A., he goes back and he says, we don't know who's going to protect them. We need to take them.
Oh, wait. You got to remember the reason that she was talking to him is because he wants his own Padawan. He wants a Padawan of his own. And apparently he hadn't gotten a Padawan up to this point.
Yes.
So it's like he feels like, well, why do I have a Padawan? Like he sounds like a little whiny bitch right here. This whole time.
Did.
Man, I was like, oh my God. See, again, this is what I'm saying, man. They got to make the Jedi weak. They got to make the Jedi emotional. They got to make them attachment driven. Like, I want an attachment. I want my own Padawan. I want all of this crap. And Jedi are just supposed to be neutral from all of that stuff. But see, this is the height of the Jedi Order, all right? Jedi ain't never been better than this. And right here, you got this mark-ass Jedi crying about a Padawan that he ain't never had.
How
And I'm
dare
like,
you,
okay,
DA?
man,
He does
I'm
a
sorry.
fabulous job. He does he's
He's
the
mark,
best
man. He a punk.
spot in
He
the
a
whole
weak-
show.
He's a weak-ass Jedi.
He
Straight
is.
up, man. Straight up Jedi
And he's
punk,
lying
okay?
to children. He's
Oh my God, man.
bold-faced lying to kids.
Dude.
And he's wanting to take them away. He is
man.
the one wanting to take Osha away from her family, and he does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we've been saying it for weeks. They're making the Jedi look bad. They continue. Disney Star Wars continues to do that, and they nailed it home in this episode. They really did. More
much.
Jedi bad, everybody else good. There is no such thing as right and wrong, good and evil. Who you thought were the good guys in the golden age, in the best of the best time for the Jedi, we're going to make them corrupt and horrible.
Yep. Exactly.
And we're only 5 minutes into the episode. Continuing. Sol and Dara talking. And Dara was all right. There's a speeder bike scene. You see there. That's a big old speeder bike.
That's a big ass speeder bike.
All right. Sol, he stumbles across May and Osha. What's above? What's below? I love you, my sister.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, oh, there they are. And below lies the sea. We're reliving episode 3 right here. But we're getting this fresh perspective. He's just watching.
Stalker.
He's just watching.
He's a stalker, man. He's a stalker. He's a weird ass stalker.
To me, this is how you drag a story out.
Yeah.
Let's do the same damn episode from a different point of view.
Well, remember, we thought we were going to get another point of view. We thought we were going to get that. All right, they're going to give us the other side, but not the exact same damn
Not
episode.
the exact
man.
same thing, yeah. And normally
Well,
you find out, and it should be fair, we did find out a couple of new things that we didn't know before, but none of those things made the story better.
Like I said, it made everything worse. This episode actually makes episode 3 worse than what episode 3 was.
So he sees the mother, her appearance, and he like freaks out about it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my gosh, you know. And anyways, she's making them come back, and then Indara, can you read me? And then the kids are back at the coven. They're doing their little thing at the little ceremony, the ascension ceremony. They're preparing for that ascension. And Sol goes back and reports to Indara. There's a cult here. They're witches. They're not witches. They're night sisters. And then 5 minutes later, they call them witches again. It's really weird. It's really weird. They're using
remember,
dark
he
side.
climbed up the I guess what it is, the temple. He climbed up. He didn't jump up the temple, Jedi, none of that shit. Nope. He's just gonna climb up this tall ass mountain or whatever to see and peek inside and see what was going on. And then that's how he got the report back, because he saw their whole little ceremony. He saw when they were doing the little force thing where, you know, the power of one, the power of two. Like, he saw all of that stuff too. So yeah, it was. I don't know, man. Again, none of that shit was necessary. He could have just went straight here. Hey, man, I saw the whole thing. This is what's going on. And that could have skipped about maybe another 3 or 4 minutes of screen time, of wasted screen time, and get to the story, damn it. They can't tell a story in this thing.
They cannot.
It's frustrating.
They
Man,
cannot.
Anyway, continue on.
They just drag it out, man.
This thing was filler,
So Night
man.
Sisters don't raise younglings. So these aren't Night Sisters. These must be witches. Okay. Continuing on here. I fear for the girl. He literally saw them in the woods for 20 seconds. Somebody approaches them that obviously has a relationship with them and makes them go back to their coven. And he's sitting there saying, I fear for the girl's safety. He had no reason to fear for their safety.
Right.
He had no reason to fear for their
None.
safety.
None. And
He
they gave him no
wants
reason.
them.
That's
He
it.
wants-
That's it.
He's
That's
a
what I'm saying.
groomer.
It's literally like he's trying to pretend that he's here for them and I'm here to help them. And it's just like you said, man, it's grooming. That's basically what he's doing. He's trying to get one of the kids. You know, I think, didn't he say, was it at this point he said, I feel a connection to one of these girls, or was that later down the?
Yes.
Like, I feel a connection to him. Like, how? What, you've known this kid? Like, you don't even know this kid yet. So where's that
just
connection
saw
come
her in the
from?
woods.
Yeah. I feel something. Like, you feel what? It's again, terrible writing, man.
And Dora knows he's wrong.
She's like, do I need to report you?
But here's the thing, spoiler
Jedi
alert,
Protection
she's going to
Services?
be
Like,
the
Look at
one.
the look on her face, man. She's like,
Yeah.
damn, I need to report you. This dude is out of his damn
But
mind.
what I don't like about her character is that she's all right here in the beginning, but at the end of the episode, she's the one telling him to lie.
Yeah. Because she wants to protect, what's her name, OSHA or something, you know.
Yeah. Come with me, see what I've seen. Speeder bikes. We find out that the witches, that their place, they didn't build it. It's an old mining operation. So
Right.
that's good to know, I guess. So they're there, they're walking around, and they're going to go and meet the coven, as we've already seen.
Look,
We've
Coach,
already seen all
what
this.
point it is? What where are we at right now? We at the what mark? 11 minutes or something
Yep,
like that?
11 minutes.
We're at the 11-minute mark. We ain't got no new information whatsoever.
Nothing. We're one third
nothing
of the
new.
way through.
Yeah. Nothing. Just a bunch of filler, rehashed crap from episode 3. That's it. Nothing new.
Exactly. We got 1,420 people. Everybody here, go subscribe to the DA. Thank you for being here and watching this crap show with us as we go through all of this. I had to drink a little bit more tonight than normal. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, Coach is
So,
off the chain right now, man.
it
Coach, is this
is
what you
what
gonna
it
be like
is.
this is what he gonna be like in Nashville, man. I can't wait.
oh, it's all day long in Nashville.
This is a sneak peek of that, eh?
Yeah,
You
this
get
is
a little
true.
liquor and Coach, man. He out here dropping F-bombs all over the place, man. This guy is lost it, man. I'm loving it, man. This is awesome. Hey, thank you, Knee Pain. Appreciate you, G. Appreciate you.
Pain. All right. Hey, man, welcome back to your channel, bro.
I had to restart my computer.
Ruby, come here.
All right, where are we at on the old
We're talking about the
episode?
power of many. No, we're going
They
through
had
the
the
episode.
ceremony. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got super chats that we're going to hit. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. We appreciate it. We're going to hit all super chats and member chats here in a moment. We got 15 that we're going to be doing here in just a moment. We're going to continue going through the episode for now. And Nick, you see the scene here. The Jedi just show up to speak to the coven. That's where we are. Unfortunately, you missed the funniest moment in Echo Base Network history, where I had on screen Kelnaka with the metal detector, and the DA said, "We ain't found shit."
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, it was great. It was definitely a memeable moment. We're making that meme.
All right.
Found anything yet? Subtitle. We don't know what they were metal detecting for, but anyways,
Yeah, I didn't understand I didn't understand the whole metal detecting thing. Like, what?
we never will.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, I mean, come on. You already know. Kristen Baver will write an article tomorrow on StarWars.com to explain it all to us. You know, that's what she does. So, and talk about how great it was.
Jeez. Well, real quick, just for everybody that has been sending super chats and stuff, and because of this just shit show and everything that Coach and DA have been doing, this is for you guys.
Sir? What? Are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
How the fuck did you do that? Did you just go make that?
Yeah, just now.
I'm shocked. Play it again.
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Play.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Oh man, that is great. Give it up for Nick, everybody.
Great job, Nick, man. That was
Me-
better than the entire damn series so far, man. That's it right there.
The memes and the funny stuff that come out of this show are better than the show itself.
Man.
That's the only way this show is worth it and good.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing good about it other than making fun of it
Yeah.
at all.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but you got to post that on Twitter. Chris is right.
I'm posting on Twitter right now.
We found shit.
Man.
That was so good.
That is awesome.
Props to DA for coming up with that. That was his mind. But great job, Nick, making that video. I am Master Indara, and these are my colleagues. Saul Kelnaka and my Padawan, Torben. These women are under my protection. I am Mother Anastasia. By the way, Sophie Joyner, Turner, whatever her name is, she's going to be in Tron Ares, and I am not excited about it, guys. I love Tron. Just ordered a Tron T-shirt to go in the collection. Not excited with the casting decisions. We thought this planet was uninhabited. Mother Anastasia, I find it hard to believe. I don't know what she said. Sorry. Torben, walking around, but you have natural desires to suppress. Mother Anastasia, is talking to Torben, saying that. She puts her hand on his chest. There's the sexual tension. Leslie Headland is the showrunner. You know what I'm saying? I can help you, Torben. Osha, may we meet your sister? They're trying to groom Osha. And May, your master denies you. There's going to be a weird, freaky moment that you're going to get between Torben and Anastasia. It goes way deeper this time. This is it right here. It's showing it right here in clips and in little images. They're talking, and then all of a sudden, my boy's eyes are going to go black, and he's straight up being controlled by everybody.
Yeah,
Suspenseful music, and then here's Kelnaka. He's pissed because he didn't find anything in the with the metal detector. He's already mad.
She said, "Ask me," like 30 times. Ask me, and it's all being echoed. Ask me. And I'm like, oh my God, shut up.
Yeah. So their first initial meeting between the Jedi and the Coven didn't go so well. Soul is still doing his entire pitch. Nothing's changed. He's saying, I want Osha. I have a connection for Osha. This is what the DA was saying. Oh, he wants Osha for his own. I don't think she's safe. We need to take her. So then they go to this scene. Torben is looks like he's sleeping on the job there. The witches are walking around. The Jedi are walking around. They're talking. That's May on board talking to Torben. They give her a Jedi trial. She fails it miserably on purpose. We think on purpose. She can't call any of the holograms that she sees on screen. She can't guess anything. She's explaining to the Jedi about Ascension and what they were going through. And she wants to know what's going to happen to her sister and her family. And the Jedi are kind of not telling her that everything caught on fire and a lot of people died. So, actually, that hadn't even happened yet. My bad. I got ahead of myself. So they go back to the campsite. Talkie, more talkie. They will not sanction bringing the twins to Coruscant. He's still wanting them. This whole thing is about Soul wants Osha.
I want
What
her.
the hell is that all about, man? What kind of Jedi is this?
Yeah,
This is
like
the-
I want that kid. Like
Indara's talking him out of it.
and he ain't trying to hear it. He's
this is
arguing.
some Epstein level stuff right here.
This is creepy crap
I
going on
want to
right
do
here.
what's
right?
best for Osha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want her.
I want her
Because
for my own.
I mean, it's so ridiculous, man. This is just bad writing. And again, this is where you were saying their symbionts are the same.
They're the same person.
Yeah,
Right.
Even twins have different like DNA.
Yeah,
These people
identical,
are
even
identical clones,
yeah.
which lets you know that something wasn't on the up and up when they were made, but they never explain it. And here's why they didn't explain it, guys, because they can't.
Yeah, they don't even know what's going on in
They
the
don't.
show.
They can't.
Yep.
So, anyways, we find out May and Osha are freaks. Okay, got it. We already kind of thought that. Anyways,
This is where this moron jumps on his speeder bike. I just want to get out of here. Ah! And he just runs off like an idiot. Like, what the hell is it? And there's 3 Jedi Knights at the very least, Masters at most.
They can't
Why
stop
can't
him.
You're right.
Like I
Hey,
would
whoa,
force.
whoa, hey, let me bring this guy back here. Yeah, we got to get up out of here. We've been given orders by the council to cease and desist. So we're going to bring y'all ass up here, get back on the ship. We're gone, all right? We ain't going to do all of this nonsense. But no, the Padawan jumps on his bike and takes off because I want to go home. I want to go back to Coruscant. I'm like,
my
God
gosh.
damn.
Dude, I saw so many people on Twitter today sending us messages, tagging us, saying the only thing you don't like about the Acolyte is the DEI agenda. Da 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 da.
Man,
You have no
We ain't
real
mentioned-
you have
ain't
no
mentioned it
real
once.
criticism, and I'm sitting here thinking about that right now, watching this. We ain't mentioned that once.
Not one time. Not one time, man. This is just
they're obviously
garbage.
not watching our reviews.
I was here for the we ain't found shit
We
stream.
ain't found shit. I mean, just this character. This is so bad, man. Like, this is the guy that kills himself and feels guilt and remorse after all is said and done. At the end of the day, this is the guy that killed himself for what? He didn't really even do anything. Like, what was there for him to be remorseful about?
DA, there was no reason for him to commit suicide.
Yeah. What was there for him to feel remorseful about? Nothing. And yet, this is the guy that offs himself. Like, you probably should have said, yo, I was trying to get out of there the whole time. So, look, don't blame me for this. You know, I was trying to leave.
All right,
Yeah,
so
and then we
now,
get to this nonsense. Yeah, man.
now
Fighting.
we're reliving episode 3 all over again. Soul, I'm sorry, the twins don't want. They're mad at each other. Mother Anastasia being a parent, telling them what to do. My children are our future. Her wish must be considered. So the mother is considering letting Osha go with the Jedi. She's considering it.
Yeah.
She
Which
hasn't
is something
made the
we
decision.
saw, and we saw that in episode 3.
We're 2/3 of the way through the episode, and we just now got here.
Yeah.
This is terrible storytelling. So the episode continues, and it's more
That's
of
when
the
she
things.
set the fire, right? She set the fire already, I think.
No,
Oh, no, that's here.
it's
That's here.
about to
Okay,
happen. Yep.
gotcha. Yeah. Oh, no, she locked him in. That's what she did. She broke the door. Remember, the mother was getting her all hyped up in the coral. She was getting her all hyped up. So she goes and she breaks the door. Nobody's getting out of here. Nobody's getting in. Nobody's getting out. And I'm like, what? Why did they have to have the kid do that?
And in this scene, May is about to hit the bong.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's so many dumb references in this thing, man. It's not even funny, man.
anyways, so the Jedi are coming in. The crap is hitting the fan finally. The Jedi have breached the fortress. Now they're going to fight.
They should have started the episode right here.
Right here.
Yeah,
This
and then
is-
it would have just
yes.
been a 10-minute, basically a 10-minute long episode.
Well, they don't really
Yes.
exactly. Don't really have any more of a story to tell. But this is really when the episode begins. Literally,
Yeah.
this is everything else is a 5. They could have had on a 5-minute recap, and we were good. This is where the episode starts. And what are we at? Like the 25th minute or something? I mean, literally,
Bro, we are 26 minutes in. There's 10 minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just like I said, it'd give you 10-minute long episode. They basically had to basically show us the same episode from episode 3, but from different
Awful.
camera angles.
Awful.
You know,
the
and-
worst. The
with some
absolute
sprinkled
worst.
in different moments.
If you like this, I don't understand how. I'm glad you did, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
get it.
either. The only cool part,
It's like you're happy your team lost. Yes.
Yeah.
We got beat at the buzzer. Huh? I don't. How? What?
our players had a good game. I mean, we lost, but it was good. It was good.
All right.
And the thing is, the only cool part in this whole episode,
It was an
the
accident. That's the
was the
only
Wookiee
thing we
fight.
found out that was different. May
Yeah,
causing the
right.
fire was a literal accident. They didn't show that in the 3rd episode. They showed it in this one. That's the only thing that was different.
I mean, I don't know how it was
Only.
an accident. She literally put the paper to it, to the flame.
No. There was one more thing that was different. You're going to get to it. There's one more thing that was different when it came to Saul, or Soul, and the 2 girls. Because I remember, and I called it during the episode. I said, "Yeah, he's going to let this one die, and this one's going to live." That's what he.
Oh, yeah.
on the bridge.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You did.
That was the only other. That was the other different thing because we didn't
All
see
right.
that angle.
This is the moment, guys. This is the moment. This right here. This. You're not gonna laugh as hard as the Wookiee and the we ain't found shit, but this is the This is the moment of the episode.
Right.
It's finally going down. You've got the Jedi squaring off against the witches. And they're wanting to know how they were created. And they're letting them know we're taking them. And they do their little witchcraft. And they take control of your boy. And they're all fighting. It's going down. Oh my, can't you feel it, guys? Can't you feel the pressure and the stress of it all? The twins are dying, or there's fires going. All that's happening. Lightsabers igniting, and then look at that, dude.
Yep.
Mother Anastasia is shown to be innocent. She's shown to be good. She was actually letting Osha go to the Jedi, but Soul killed her.
Yep.
And even after she was mortally wounded by the lightsaber, she says, I was about to say, she can go with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what happens right here. The Jedi are made to look awful.
Yep. It's part of the like what Leslie Headland wanted to do. I was gonna let Elsie
There it
go.
is.
Yeah. It's look, Saul or Soul, whatever his name is, acts impulsively. All right. He just whips out his lightsaber and stabs like you don't know what the hell's gonna happen. He just whips out his lightsaber and stabs her. No
Mama.
reason for doing that. No reason for doing that whatsoever. And he does it because again, this is not what a Jedi would do. This is not what a Jedi Master would do. This is not what a Jedi Knight would do. This is something that the dumbest, weakest, most punk Jedi would ever do. That's the only way that you can make this show make any sense is you have to take the Jedi away from whatever we have known the Jedi to be. You know,
Yes.
and that's the sad part, because you can't tell a good Star Wars story without going against everything we know Star Wars is.
So
That's the problem.
you're exactly right, brother. And so now that Mother Anastasia, her girlfriend, is dead, she's pissed. She's lashing out. She's already a Dark Force user. She's fighting, and she turns into a puff of smoke to fight against. There it is. There's the smoke.
Yeah. Oh.
So she is going to take control through the smoke of Kelnaka.
Okay, so I got a question. Once again, you already saw Kelnaka and all the other Jedi already saw that from the Padawan that you can jump in, these chicks can jump inside your mind and control you and bring you down. So everybody should be ready. Everybody should be prepared for this. Hey, you know what? At any time while we're in here, they can take us over, and they can make us, control us, or they could do something.
Yeah.
But apparently Kelnaka is just, I guess not ready for that moment. Just, all right, whatever, I'm just going to walk in and then, get taken over again. This is the problem with the Acolyte in the show, in the writing, the inconsistency, characters that don't do things that are logical. Like, you would think, all right, man, we already saw this go down. We already saw what happened with the Padawan. I got to be ready. I got to be ready when I walk into this thing. And I know we're coming into hostile territory right now. I got to be ready. And they're not. And apparently, again, but that's just sloppy, lazy ass writing.
Yes.
That's all it is.
And it gets even more cringe right here. And I just want to break in here real quick and just tell everybody, just in case you're new here, we got over 1,600 people here live right now. Just so you know, if this show was good, we would say it was.
Yeah.
If we thought it was good, that's what you'd be hearing. It's been since Ahsoka episodes 1 and 2 since I've said I liked it. It's been that long, even longer for Nick.
Wow.
Okay. We criticize when we actually feel that. So I want everybody to know, a lot of people like to say, you're a Star Wars hate channel. You just hate everything. That ain't true. But, but we've hated a lot of stuff that they've done in the last couple of years because
it sucked.
But
it's terrible.
We have reasons for it. Like, that's why, again, whoever it was, I can't remember the person that put that out there. Like, you guys just want to hate it. Tell me why it's bad. See, I'm telling you right now why it's bad. I'm giving you like a legitimate criticism of the way this show and these characters are written. Because the what you would think these guys would do in this particular situation, they don't do. It's a matter of convenience. We got to do whatever is convenient for the plot that we're trying to tell. Even if that means that the Jedi ain't Jedi no more, and they're going to do stuff that just completely betrays who the Jedi are. This is the reason why it's bad. They're not writing characters that are interesting. They're not writing characters that are remotely related to what we know these characters should be like. They're not they're not making logical steps. Like I said, you should think, okay, there's no way in the world any of these Jedi are going to get taken over by these witches again. They've already seen it happen. So there's no way in hell either. Right. But that part too, obviously, like that's what we were saying. Like, these Jedi aren't Jedi, but that's the point. So when everybody's saying, "Well, you guys are just being overly critical," it's like, no, we're telling you this is a story. This is a storytelling problem. All right. Yeah. That you have characters that are acting outside of themselves, that are acting like this is not really, everybody's attacking us, but it's like, this is not how a Jedi should behave. All right, we've got 40 plus years of storytelling in the Star Wars franchise, and at the height of the High Republic, when the Jedi are supposed to be at their absolute best, we're literally watching the worst Jedi in the history of Jedi on screen, and it makes no damn sense. He's doing things that make no sense. So it's ridiculous. So everybody that's coming out and saying, you guys just hate it because it's LGBTQ and it's this DEI and all that kind of stuff.
We ain't even talked about that.
We ain't said one word about
part of it.
It's literally the story is crap. And I would say this about any story that was written like this. And honestly, if it wasn't Star Wars, I would have checked out after episode 1. I'd be like, this ain't for me, man.
I would be watching this if it didn't have Star Wars attached to it.
Hell
if
no.
we didn't have a Star Wars channel covering all Star Wars, we would be out. There's no way.
Yeah, and just like Kenny said right here, replace all of the people in this with white, straight male actors,
Yep.
Makes
and,
no difference.
and white women, and it still sucks.
Makes
It
no
still
difference.
sucks.
Yeah.
The DEI agenda stuff is a small fraction of the problem that they have.
Yeah.
It's there. It's definitely there. It's part of it. It's part of the critique.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
But that whole DEI thing led to this show being this bad with the
Thank you.
writers, the DEI staff they hired for the writers, the directors, everything.
Yeah. They hiring people that don't know anything about Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars before. Let's hire this person on as a writer. So they can give some sort of a different perspective. What is that chick's name? I want to know who the hell, what episode she wrote. Whoever it was that they brought on to write Star Wars, the writer that knew nothing, never saw Star Wars before. I'm interested to see what else she wrote. Yeah. What else did she write? I mean, I want to know the exact episodes. Who were the writers on these episodes? Because this is not Star Wars, and it's clear that the people that wrote this shit don't know anything about the franchise. Nothing at all, man. Nothing at all. Man.
All right, let's keep going through it. So Coral has a face-off with the Jedi, and that's when all of the witches in the stadium seating that you're seeing right there begin their little chants.
Yeah, at the Mountain Dam Fortress.
Yeah. My mind is fortified.
See, so why isn't everybody else's mind fortified? Because they know this is possible. But Kilnaka.
They just took over.
Convenient.
They just took over Kilnaka. I was about to say they had just took over Knee Pain. Knee Pain just sent a super chat. They just took over Knee Pain. They just took over Kilnaka. In he walks. Okay. And then lightsabers igniting. They're fighting Kilnaka.
This was the coolest part of the episode for me.
This was the best part of the episode. Yeah. This was the best part of the episode.
Minus the weird witches.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I control you. Do my bidding. That shit's weird, bro. That shit's weird.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what they're doing. The witches start their crap right here, and they're literally making the faces and chanting and going back and forth.
Jedi are supposed to be so far beyond as far as mentally in their mind state. I don't know how they're able to take over a Jedi's mind anyways.
Can't you just imagine what the shills on Twitter are going to be like? Oh, that lightsaber fight with Kilnaka. Oh my gosh, this show is so great.
The chill face, the O face will be in full effect for the chills. Oh.
So they're fighting, and look. Okay.
So this is the point. This is where I was like, all right, they're gonna have to like go in and literally kill all the witches to stop Kilnaka because he was whooping everybody's ass. So I was like, all right, if that would have been, if they had, hey man, Saul just goes in. I thought it would have been just par for the course. But I thought he was just going to go in there and just start lightsabering all them witches just to break Kilnaka out of this spell. I didn't know what the hell to expect from this point.
So you know what? You said that in the episode. You were like, are they about to send one of the Jedi up there to kill all those witches to free Kilnaka? That actually would have been cool.
And that would have made sense.
But that's not what happened, guys.
Yeah, that's not what happened, guys.
I need everybody to understand right now. There's 1,500 people here, and you gotta hear this. The witches are doing their back and forth, and Coral has taken over Kilnaka, and they're doing their enchantment, and they're all about to die. And we're about to show you when it happens. It is ridiculous. One of the dumbest things I think I've ever seen, and I cannot wait to hear Lucasfilm try to explain this, because here's another thing that they've given us that's inexplicable. It's inexplicable. It makes no sense. The story didn't convey it at all. They're fighting Kilnaka, Sol and Torben. Fighting. Kilnaka's kicking that tail. He's strangling Sol to death. He's about to kill him. And then here comes...
Before we get to this, Coach, we're an hour behind in Super Chats. You want to save this part and I'll blow through some of these real quick.
Bro, we're at the end of the episode. We got 3 minutes of episode left.
All right.
So let's keep going, and then we'll just start hitting all the super chats.
All right.
So Indara puts her hand on Kelnaka's head, and she's blocking the witch's enchantment, and brings him back to his senses. And the moment she does that, DA, tell everybody what happens.
They died.
They died. They all suddenly die.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Remember, we were trying to figure out why all of these witches was dead at the end of episode 3. And all right, man, maybe they took some, like maybe it was like they drank all the Kool-Aid or something, or maybe the rocks fell on them. But, who knows? How did this all happen? You're trying to figure out what it was. Yeah.
Her breaking their
Look, they're
There they
dying
are. Down
right
they go.
there.
Yeah, look at their
Witches
faces.
groan.
This is the best they could come up with.
This literally, for anybody watching right now, how can you watch this and be like, "Oh, great moment, great, this was awesome." It makes sense, because she just broke the connection and it was just so strong. Like, make this make sense to us.
They're going to have to explain it after the fact, like they've done with everything, like with Cortosis. They're going to have to explain it after the fact. Look, Cortosis never, not one single time in any medium, ever had the ability to block somebody from reading your mind.
Mm-mm.
They have to make this crap up as they go. This is terrible storytelling, guys.
And I never knew.
How did all those witches die? There aren't any lightsabers on the lightsaber slashes. Who killed them? This is your explanation. The mystery has been solved. Thank you, Scooby-Doo. We can reach the end now.
This is so dumb.
It again, just why I don't understand why they need all of them. Every last witch in that coven needed to put all their powers together to control Kelnaka anyway. I thought the one witch was taking care of it, but I guess all of them had to link up, and I don't know. Maybe
they
there's
died
something to
holding hands.
Yeah, it's just so bad, man. It's so bad. Leslie Headland is a idiot. She is a terrible writer.
They're dead.
Done.
Mass genocide with the power of the mind.
Yep. God, man, this is so bad, man.
We were speechless. We were laughing. We were laughing. I didn't even know what to say. So Kelnaka, now that the witches are dead, is now back to his old self, so he could get killed off camera a couple episodes later.
Yep.
And then she says, "Get the twins, get them now."
Yes.
And it's like, wait a minute, why is she telling him to go against the Jedi Council?
Yeah.
The Jedi Council said no. She's saying, "Nah, go ahead and do it." Why
And
is everybody
here's
disobedient to this? Here's the part that I was
what
saying.
did you do? What did you do? Where's Mama? I don't know. Like, we're going through this whole thing again, and now, DA, you called it. Take us through it. Soul shows up.
He shows up. What have you done? And he's listening to him. Okay, so he's holding his hands out because both the bridges that they're on are about to collapse. They're about to collapse, and he's holding his hands out to hold the bridges. This was something that I was wondering why he didn't do this in episode 3, because I was asking that question. Like, wait a minute, why didn't he do this in episode 3? Why didn't he try to hold both bridges and then say, all right, you jump to the other one or whatever, but one of them just dropped, and then it hit me because he's been whining and crying for his own little Padawan of his own all episode.
That's right.
Oh, he's going to let May drop. He's going to let May die.
He's
going to... And he's going to commit he's going to basically kill her, but he didn't kill her. You know, because obviously she lived.
And that's
Which
what he
they
meant
don't
by
show.
I saw her die.
Right. That's true. That's true. But we don't
Because
really
I
see
let
how
her.
she.
I
But
let
we
her
don't
die.
see how did she survive all of that. I guess we're just left to guess about how she survived that fall. So I don't know, man. But yeah, like I said, is he gonna let her drive? Yeah, he's gonna let May die.
You
so he
called
can
it.
save Ocean.
You saw it
Yeah.
coming. I saw her die because I'm the one that let her die.
Yeah.
And this is more, let's make the Jedi look stupid, terrible, bad. He's pushing out a turd right there. They're reaching for each other. You've already seen the scene way back in episode 3. Soul lets go with the Force, and then he rushes in to save only Osha. I got you. And now we're in hyperspace, and this is where Carrie Ann Moss's character, Indara, tells Soul to lie to Osha and tell her that May started a fire and it killed all of her coven. And that is what happens.
So the Jedi are officially liars and bad guys.
And I guess my man right here, I still don't understand why he would commit suicide.
I don't either.
Yeah, and I still don't understand how his wrist was able to keep the Wookiee's whole arm from basically being able to slice him. Because he was holding his lightsaber upside down when he was being held up against the wall.
Yeah, that was kind of a weak hold. Like he had it like this.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be so he could just literally just push that right into him. Like, okay.
Nah. This show makes no sense.
Did
man.
you see
This show
that?
makes no-
I had to make a choice.
Yep.
Soul said. He did.
Yep.
He chose Osha. He let May fall to her death. She didn't die, though. And he doesn't know that at the time. Not that it matters. So right here, it's coming up.
They
What will we tell the council? And Soul actually chooses in a moment to do the right thing and go before the council and tell them exactly what happened. And what happens, Derek?
Yeah, and Dara says, we're going to tell them that May burned down the witch's fortress and everyone was lost. Yeah, we're just going to lie. Basically, that's what we're going to do.
We're just going to lie.
Because we're Jedi,
Jedi.
and that's what we do.
Leslie Headland, you are a freaking idiot.
Yeah. You know nothing of Jedi or Star Wars.
And this ain't
in
Leslie
this
Headland's
show.
fault. This is Kathleen Kennedy's fault.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
She should have crumpled up this script and threw it in the garbage the moment
All
Leslie
the
Headland
people that
turned this
she's
thing
fired in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That-
And,
I-
and
and
this
you
is
let
the one you
this
let
go
get
through?
through.
in. Unbelievable. Yep.
I must face the council. After everything that little girl has gone through, you're going to take her dream away as well? Before you throw yourself at the mercy of the council, ask yourself why you made this choice.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's it. And she wakes up and she says, "What happened?
And he lies.
What happened?" And Soul, bold face, lies to her face. May started a fire.
Which is true, but ain't the whole story. All right.
That is, he put all the blame on her sister.
pretty much.
And then the episode ends, ladies and gentlemen. The episode ends.
Like, literally, guys, I hope you're not watching this because literally you will just be dumber as a person for having of just seen this.
I could have made better shows in my head when I was playing with action figures when I was 7.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Nick, take us through the super chats. I'll be right back.
let's see here. Hang on. I'm not even looking at the screen. I didn't know Coach was going to be ready for me yet. I'm actually on my work computer. Hang on.
Yeah, I mean, one of the worst,
Guys.
one of the worst things about this, again, is just the way they treat the Jedi, and they know that they're doing a shit job, portraying the Jedi. They don't have the ability to tell this story without making every move the Jedi make go contrary to everything we know the Jedi to be. And that's the worst part about it. If they had any kind of writing ability, they could possibly tell this story while still keeping some integrity, but they can't do it, man. They just can't do it. They have to just completely create the worst possible imaginable Jedi and then claim, oh, we're challenging institutions. We're challenging the Jedi's institution. And it's like, no, you're just writing a shitty character. All right. You're writing a terrible Jedi that would never, that doesn't work in this franchise. You're writing a character that doesn't work in the way that we understand these Jedi to be. And they're doing things that completely go against what we know. So it's just bad writing at the end of the day, and you can say whatever you want to say about all the DEI and all the LGBTQ stuff. That's not what's wrong with this show. I would say, to the point that you made, Nick, earlier, one of the reasons that this show is bad is because they started with, hey, we just got to get some representation in here. It doesn't really matter the story we're telling.
With the writing, the directors, the showrunners.
Yeah. Let's get all the representation in here that we can. Let's stuff it full of identity politics and all of this nonsense.
Who cares if they know about Star Wars?
Who cares? Okay. This ain't for the old people anyway.
Yeah,
right?
But your story. Write your story. Don't write a Star Wars. Okay, you wrote a Star Wars story. Now write your story.
Man.
Oh, so inspiring. Kathy. Oh, so stunning, so brave.
Yeah, and not Star Wars.
The virtue is just overflowing from Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm in this project. Just all the representation, just the art of it. It's just phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. How anybody could hate on it is beyond me.
You must be a bigot.
Yeah.
You must be a bigot if you don't like this show. That's the only reason, because it's amazing otherwise.
Yeah. Okay,
Man,
guys.
please.
Super chats. Rob Wright, Gen X Pop Culture, who I will be hanging out with this weekend. Hail, Rob. R. Matey, the Wookiee be looking for my buried treasure. Says oh, so dumb.
Oh,
so
man.
dumb, Rob.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
That's perfect, man.
Oh, man.
That is perfect.
That is Disney Star Wars, guys.
Pretty much.
Serrano Thomas for $1.99. Hail to you, sir. So why did all the witches die? Because their link to the Wookiee's mind was broken by the one of the other Jedi. Apparently, that causes death. Breaking that connection. It's sort of like an alien. Oh, if we take this face hugger off, it'll kill him. If we break this bond they have with his mind, it will kill them.
But why not take like 1 second? Take 1 second to explain it.
Yeah.
Take 1 second to explain it. Have Indara say, I had to do it. I knew by breaking their connection with his mind, it would kill them all, because they had poured so much of their life force into Kelnaka. So I knew by breaking that would break their life connection and they would die. Tell us something about it.
Yeah, because
give us some
Jedi's
sort of an
mind is
explanation.
not so easily taken over.
Right.
And so because they were putting so much of their energy into it and it took all of them, then me breaking that was gonna kill them. Like it literally takes a couple sentences.
10 seconds.
Explain it to the audience.
A 10-second. Oh, okay, got it. But then they just let him die, and I'm like, this is idiotic. This is just idiotic.
Like I'm a big believer in show and don't tell, but sometimes you have to tell.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Especially when you're doing something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, because everybody's just like, wait, what just happened? What
Yeah.
just happened? Can we get some explanation of this? Nothing.
Yeah, like Obi-Wan's explanation of the Force in Star Wars: A New Hope. That's all I needed.
All
I
we
didn't
ever
need
need.
anything else. I didn't
Yep.
need no M count. You know, that's funny. They're calling it M count now. The M count. They are avoiding the midichlorian thing. You know,
Man,
like we're not
man.
going to do midichlorian. We're just going to call it something else. We're just going to say M count. It's the same fucking thing, you idiots.
Pretty much.
So don't be saying no M count. I didn't like it in the prequels. I don't like M count. I don't like it all. Obi-Wan's explanation in the mystery behind the Force. That's all we needed. We didn't need
That's it.
explanation there.
Yeah.
All right. So Sam asked for $5. That was the longest episode. The worst episode as well. They're just destroying George Lucas Star Wars. Yeah. Again, and DA, I'm pretty sure you can kind of speak on this as well. I won't speak for you, but I'm gonna guess that you probably feel the same. None of these shows, none of Disney Star Wars affects my love of George Lucas Star Wars.
No, not at all.
I actually have gained a little bit more appreciation for the prequels, which I was not a fan of, because of Disney Star Wars. Because it's so bad.
Yeah, like George Lucas actually took time and had some care. He cared about his franchise. You could tell just everything that they're doing here. They're just here to do whatever it is they want to do, and they could care less if George Lucas's franchise is just tarnished. They could care less what they do to the Jedi. They just don't care. There's no respect for anything that's come before. They're just doing whatever they want. If they have to stomp all over these guys, again, that's why Luke Skywalker turned out the way he did in The Last Jedi, because the people that wrote it couldn't care less about George Lucas and what that character was. And it's the same thing with the rest of the franchise. They just don't care. You know, they're going to tell their own stories, and that's that.
Sean Living Life. What is up, Sean? For $2, why did they turn Soul into Jedi Master Weinstein? Man, your guess is as good as mine. I didn't know.
Creepy, stalker, obsessive. I
was like, are they trying to like steal these kids and take them to Epstein Island or something? Like what's happening here? This is not no Jedi.
No.
Hurry,
that's what it is, man.
You know, it was just weird, man. You know, but these are what these kind of sick weirdos, and you know, this is the kind of stuff they come up with because that kind of stuff's normalized for them. With the whole trafficking.
They don't think there's anything wrong with hijacking a kid from their people or their families and running them off to some unknown location. They don't have any problem with that. You know,
and these weirdos pay to go to those places to be with these little kids. And on top of that, they're trying to normalize that too by saying that adults with little kids, that's just how they were born. You know, man, shut the fuck up, man.
We dealing with some perverted motherfuckers, man. That's what it is.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
My wife just looked at me and said, "You've been drinking."
Look, man, I can't wait to Nashville, man. We're gonna get Coach lit, man. That's gonna be awesome.
Venture for £5. But remember, folks, Whoopi Goldberg reminded us that they are fictional characters. Yep, fictional characters.
Power one, Whoopi.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Blessed Souls for $4.99. They spent millions to basically redo episode 3, and the end credits music has me so mad. Oh yeah, we need to play that.
How much of that can we play? Yeah, let's listen to that because I don't think we heard that.
We could do like 4.
I actually turned mine off. I could pull it back up. Hang on.
Blessed Souls, thank you, sir. We will get that pulled up so everybody else can hear how bad it is. I just heard the beginning of it as I was jumping off to do a work call.
I
missed it completely.
Yeah,
I didn't hear any of it.
I was like, "What is that? A pop song?" But we'll get to it. Mike Jensen, $5. The witch entered the Matrix, and Trinity pulled the plug. The body can't live without the mind. That's how the witches died. Yeah,
that's how
much.
They all died.
That's how they all died. 100%, Mike. Good explanation. Mike just explained it better right there than the show, actually.
I wouldn't be shocked if that's what they said, dude.
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, this is just another part of the Matrix, and this is the part of the Matrix she lives in. Let's see. Beretta Road Chronicles 499 warming up the holiday special to watch better Star Wars. I'd rather watch Coach topless in a field wearing an Ewok mask than the series.
That must be pretty bad.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's a pretty bad show.
Are you sure about that?
Y'all send in a couple
I
more
think
super
I'd probably
chats.
rather watch this show.
Y'all
but-
send in a couple more super chats. Shirts coming off, mask coming on.
Oh, no.
And I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Coach will be solo on this stream.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
So Debbie
Yeah,
Young,
okay, yeah. Let's listen to that. Oh, well, do this
you
one
got
and then
it
yeah.
pulled up?
Here we go.
We'll be right back, Debbie. Now to the end credits.
In the hell are we listening
Oh my
to?
God.
What
man.
is this? This is in
Sex packets, $1 for two.
like
You on your DU today, man. I can tell. You've been
put
on
me
digital
it.
underground.
You put me on it. You put me on
Holy
it.
crap, man. Yeah, I did.
man, I don't know what is going on in these decision makers' head for any of this crap, but
Man.
That's the perfect ending to the episode because it is straight shit.
yeah, straight, yeah,
Yeah, look. Oh my God, that's real.
yeah.
I'm Jim S.
Debbie Young for 1999, Coach. I agreed with you 100%. Effing right. This was effing piles of poo. This super chat is for the swear words.
Thank you, Debbie. You're so sweet. We love you.
Debbie.
Putting it in the dollar jar,
Thank you,
the
everybody.
curse
Yeah.
jar for you.
Hey, I just want to shout out to the chat, man, for 1,400 strong here as we're going through this stuff, man. Like, we're still the Star Wars channel, even though we cover other things too, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Beretta Road Chronicles 499 would rather watch. We hit that one. Sam Ash for $10 for Harold destroying George Lucas Star Wars. This show's writing, pace, and storytelling is terrible. Yes, and that's the main stuff we've been hitting on this entire series so far is those things. It's not been so much of the DEI woke crap that's in it, which there is some for sure. But there's way other bigger problems than that in the show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They never
Oh,
explain anything what happens in the show. They're trying to say the Jedi are bad. And we got the proof of that tonight.
Yep.
Jedi are
That's
bad.
it.
That they
Hey,
still
Nick,
do it.
you missed this, but I said this earlier. The Raylo and the Oceanbeer fans are going to be pissed because they got nothing in this episode. Nothing
yeah.
sexual, nothing weird, no sexual tension, no shirts off, nothing like that.
No, they'll get it next week, and then they'll be begging
They're
for a
definitely
season
getting
two.
it next week, 100%.
They'll be begging for a season 2, begging for a OSHA and Smilo Ren show, and all that, and it will never come. It'll never come. They'll never get it.
Darth Demon, you are covering other things. That is not Star Wars. The Acolyte, for one.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Let's go.
Real talk. Yep.
Yeah, because it is not
Man.
Star Wars. This is not Star Wars.
No.
This is Star Wars in name only.
Swino.
Yeah,
Swine
I would
dog,
literally,
yeah.
if I was introducing somebody to Star Wars, I would never have them watch this show.
No.
Never.
Can you imagine somebody saying, I grew up on the Acolyte?
No,
Ain't nobody going to be saying this shit.
no kids are going to be saying that.
Nobody.
No
Nobody
kids
in
are
the
going to
world
grow
is
up.
going to say, dude, I grew up on the Acolyte. It's like
No.
the golden age of
Oh,
Star
I still
Wars.
got my Ocean, May, and Soul figures from when I was a kid.
I still got all my action
Nobody.
figures.
Said nobody ever.
Yeah,
I got the entire Coven
yeah.
action figures.
Shoguns for $5. I thought for sure we would get a Kalnaka,
Kelnaka.
yeah,
Kelnaka.
coming out scene, man, butt and all. I thought it was going to be a dyke Wookiee with that shaved side head, but apparently I guess it's he. I don't want to misgender him, but that's just from my understanding. Just to be respectful of all Wookiees' identities on their sexual orientation, and to not get in trouble with YouTube algorithms. Let's see.
Kids abandoned Star Wars years ago.
Yep.
Darcipio is so right.
Sean Carter, remember for 1 month.
What's up, brother?
Sci-fi model guy is his the sci-fi model guy is his YouTube channel. 1,000 subs. He's going to be giving away an OG Enterprise model, completely built with LED lighting and everything in it. It's going to be freaking awesome. He built Coach and I R5 and R2 model kits, and those videos are up on his channel right now. So definitely go check out the sci-fi model guy here on YouTube. He's awesome. Love you, Sean. But he says, yeah, my first month. Let's get behind MAGA. Make Acolyte go away. I think most everyone can agree with that. Cheers, guys. 100%.
Thank you, Sean. You're the man,
Thank you,
brother.
Sean. Yeah, MAGA. Make Acolyte go away. We got one episode left next week, guys. And then we're going to have a big, huge stream to end it all. We'll be joined here with a lot of different guests. Wrapping up the series, and we're really going to be pushing for that season 2, guys. You know what? I almost wish they would make a season 2 because it would be so funny. Like I would literally just be dying laughing.
They wouldn't dare. They ain't gonna.
It's not going to happen. There's no way.
There's
They
no
wouldn't
way.
dare do that.
There's no way. This is going to lose them so much.
And
money.
Leslie Headland was talking about seasons 2, 3, and 4 storylines.
Yeah, she got more in the tank for us, man.
And they have the tank is empty. She just don't know yet.
Yeah.
Her light indicator is not working on the dash.
I guarantee you she will never be on a Star Wars project ever again after this. And the thing is, that's probably going to come down from Iger. KK is going to be like, let's put her on another project. Iger's going to be like, hell no.
So wait, KK's contract comes up, right? She got to get renewed because I think this October her contract is up. So y'all think this is enough to get her renewed?
Yeah. No way.
Man, I'm done thinking KK's going to get fired or retire. Or I've been suckered into that like 4 times now.
Yeah.
Look, she's going to be there forever until she retires. It is what it is. I don't care anything about being the first to break the story. It'll be a celebration. However, it doesn't mean anything improves.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Nah.
Because they'll get somebody else in there, some other idiot, just
the
like
next
her.
person could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
George Lucas thought he was handing over Star Wars to somebody that was going to make it okay.
Take care of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know,
Rick McCallum would have done a
having
better job than Kathleen Kennedy.
Imagine handing your life's work, your pride and joy to somebody, trusting that they would take care of it and do it right. And the first thing they do is, this is what, they did The Force Awakens, but then they followed that up. And then with Rogue One, everybody would still kind of have their blinders on. But then you come out with The Last Jedi, and you destroy the franchise in one fell swoop. You got to think George Lucas was like, what have I done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what have I done? Like Anakin, man. Like, I can't believe this happened.
Yeah. Shogun Order for $5. How Ocean and May same person if they've done separate things with other characters in totally different locations? Same person can't be in two places.
It's weird.
It's weird.
And they won't explain it because they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Apparently, they're the exact same person down to their very DNA.
They're literal like clones of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're two
But
separate.
twins have
wants to
different
be a
DNA.
witch.
Yeah.
But one wants to be on the light side and one wants to be on the dark side, so that's how they're going to explain it. That's their stupid understanding of the Force anyway. Oh,
Yeah.
it's there's balance on equal sides, so that's how they're going to try to explain that crap away and say, oh, that's why one is dark, one is light, but together they're the balance of the Force. Yeah, that's not the Force. You chicks don't understand what y'all doing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Shogun Order. Arnold for $2.99. Echo Buff Network. What up, Detroit? We bulking, baby. And looks like he put Coach's
Is that
head
Coach?
on somebody who works out way more than Coach.
Get it, son. Let's go.
Nicely done.
Hell,
Yeah, that dude's way more buff than me, but I'm proud of what I got, man. I work hard for it.
Arnold also became a YouTube member. Hail, Arnold.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome.
Thank you.
To the EBN member family. Good to have you, brother.
Arnold's been here for a minute.
Yeah. Sereno Thomas 499 did see where Leslie said why she didn't hire identical twins because they're too hard to tell apart. What?
I believe it. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I believe it.
I believe it too. Apparently, she did another interview. Another interview of her came out today or something. I haven't seen anything because I've literally been just recovering from being sick. And so yeah, I've not seen anything. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So hell to you, brother. Knee pain for $10.
Our brother knee pain.
What's going on, knee pain? This is so bad that Harvey Weinstein is actually better off in prison because he can't watch this. Harvey be like, y'all can't blame me. I only made her an assistant. Someone else made her a showrunner.
Amen.
100%.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it. And all we heard was Kathy loved it and made her cry.
Yeah, made her cry.
This is a Leslie Headland story.
Yeah.
Leslie
Was it
Headland just made the
disapproved?
worst Star Wars ever.
This was approved by Dave Filoni, approved by the Star Wars
Not
Story
just
Group.
approved, like loved.
Yeah.
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 And it wasn't just during the time when they weren't supposed to be like offering up any new stories. They weren't supposed to be green lighting any new projects. I want to say that was happening. And Leslie Headland shows up with this crap and they approved it at a time when they weren't supposed to be approving anything. Like,
And I
how
want to
does
be
that
like,
happen?
help us, Jon Favreau. You're our only hope. But I can't even do it.
You can't do it, man.
Can't even do it.
Nope.
Yep, me neither. Arnold for $2.99. That's that black girl magic baby. Woo. Yeah. Force push. Oh, jeez. None of this show makes sense. Tiny Film Productions for $5. Hail to you. Given they are lesbian witches, do you think they died from happy time overload, like Demolition Man intimate headset overload? Maybe. I mean,
No.
who knows what was going on, what they were doing inside of his brain? Maybe they were having a big, huge orgy thing.
Their
with the Wookiee.
connection got severed and they died.
Yeah, and they just
Like they were
died.
unplugged from the Matrix, like somebody said
Yep.
earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
was
best
the
answer I
dumbest
understand.
death
Yeah.
scene. And it wasn't just a death scene; it was a mass death scene. This is almost a genocidal event. Every witch on the planet just died, except
was
for the two
so dumb.
twins. All
so
of them.
so dumb. But-
Every witch that plugged into Kelnaka died.
Yep. Yeah, every single one, all at the same time.
Casting the spell.
Mecha Dama for $10. DA's talking about Jocelyn Bio Ghana
Ghanaian. Okay, that's the person that never watched an episode of The Acolyte. That's
Born in New York City. She is a producer and actress. She acted one episode of Russian Doll, 2019. Producer of the Acolyte series and writer. Once on This Island.
That's her credits. She gets to write on a $180 million show, and all she has is Russian Doll and The Acolyte and
one episode of Russian Doll.
Right.
Hey, Jocelyn Bio, you get the power of one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess experience and talent and all that sort of stuff doesn't matter. It's just like, hey, if they meet the check boxes of diversity, bring them on in, and that's why we end up with the show that we're getting right now, guys.
Oh yeah.
So
we
even though
found shit,
yeah,
we're looking for good Star Wars, and guess what?
We ain't found
shit.
Yeah. and the thing is, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, it'll come back to me. But thank you for that, Mecha Dama. Let's see. Reynaldo for $2. Just watched the episode. Terrible.
Thank you, Reynaldo. I agree.
Kind of hard to argue with you there. Palpatine Saber for $5. I bet Lucasfilm justifies this stupidity with Witch's death as a new force power we have never seen before. Jedi mind trick virus attack.
It's going to be explained.
It's going to be
Star
something
Wars,
dumb like that.
StarWars.com. Kristen Baver will explain it, and it's going to be something very similar to they used so much of their Force ability, just like Luke did in Episode 8, and by doing that, he died. Well, when she broke the connection, it killed them all. It's going to be just like that. Something to us that's like, if you don't explain that shit during the show, don't nobody know what's happening.
Please don't talk to me about it after the show. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the problem because look, you like we were saying earlier, that was 10 seconds, a 10-second explanation, one couple of lines of dialogue, and you explain it all the way. But you and it's still stupid no matter what. Even if you explain it with a line of dialogue, it's still an idiot thing to do. But they didn't even do that. They didn't even give their audience the benefit of the okay, let's explain what the hell's happening here. They, again, these people don't care.
Nope.
They don't care, man.
And they're definitely not Star Wars fans.
No. Chasing Daylight Studio 499. I can't believe how stupid all the witches dying at once was from a thread mind trick reversal.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, it was pretty dumb, but we couldn't even predict that kind of stupidity coming.
Good night, Mattuine. See you, brother.
See you, Mattuine. See you this weekend, buddy. Jason Boozy for $5 Canadian. The witches were going to use force transference. They were going to put their minds and souls in the girls. It's why Kalneka keeps drawing the symbols.
Huh. Well, okay, that's new to me. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Again, not anything that was explained. If that is the case, it was never explained in the show. Yeah. For us normal folks. Out here trying to watch this and understand this crap. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Thank you, Jason.
Get more from that next week. Thank you for that, Jason.
Right. Appreciate it.
Mark
Fuego
is becoming a YouTube member.
Awesome, Mark. Thank you, brother.
EBN member family.
Welcome to the family.
Around the fur.
We are the power of many.
Yep, around the fur for $5. Thanks for the belly laughs tonight. Good stuff. Well, we're glad that we can
do, brother. It's the DA. It's the DA. He told me to start drinking. That's all I know.
That's my fault, right? I'm sorry, y'all.
Kiana Brown for $9.99. My husband, who is not a Star Wars fan and hasn't seen this show, watched this episode with me.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, he was probably completely lost. At the end, I asked him what he thought, and he said, "This is terrible writing, and this show sucks."
Your husband is a smart man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You made a smart one.
Yep.
Because he gets it. Some of these other people, these so-called Star Wars fans that know everything about Star Wars, seem to love it and think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread somehow.
Our brother John Kokoza says, "Holy Acolyte Batman, that episode was pure garbage."
Yeah.
John must have just watched it. Oh, yeah. John.
Man.
Hey
Golly,
John.
that's
Hey John. Hey John. I'm Kelnaka in the scene. Okay, with the what do you call
Metal
the things?
detector.
Metal detector. Go ahead, Da.
We ain't found shit.
Yeah.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
That's pretty much Disney Star Wars in the Acolyte. Mecha Dama for $10. So the white women Trinity destroyed the witch's coven. The Asian guy, stripper Ezra, broke the black man's neck, and the other Asian man, Saul, killed the black mother. And this is this is with DEI. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, you got fatherless, black children in here as well. That they, I guess wanted to bring into the show also. So yeah, DEI is working out great for them. They're working out great for them in this show.
Not working. Creosote. $5.
I figured the witches died of broken hearts since that's what killed Padme at the end of episode 3.
Oh,
The way Padme died at the end, I thought was so dumb.
I agree too.
We can't explain it, but she just lost the will to live.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes I've been
It's
in
bad.
a bad
It's
place
bad.
and I lost the will to live, but my body, I just didn't die. So I don't really know how that happens. A lot of people in the world lose the will to live. They don't just die there.
Tell them how you feel when you get behind on your bills, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, I just feel like I'm gonna die. I don't want to live life anymore. But here I am. I don't just die. It's so dumb. It's just another dumb thing with the prequels. But I'm not trying to get on that rant right now. Arnold for $2.99. That Wookiee was searching for the 180 million.
Man.
'Cause we don't know where it was. They're like, hey, you find that 180 million? You know what? Arnold.
He's looking for the 180 million.
You know what? Oh man,
That's so funny, dude. That's so
hang
funny.
on. That just
That's so John. That is the meme right there, dude.
That is called-
What are you
that is
looking for? 180 million. This show didn't cause that.
let's see here. Let me go to. You guys are about to see something funny here.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Let me go ahead.
Look, you want me to keep rolling through the super chat?
Yeah, keep rolling on the super chats.
Mark Fuego, thank you, sir. Arnold, that Wookiee was searching for the 180 million. Thank you, brother. That's so funny. It hurts, really.
That is funny.
Whew. Rhino said the power of many killed the witches. Yep, it happened. The Machete Order, $5 Canadian. Man, am I loving this show. The worse the writing, the closer we get to regime change and an inevitable hard reset. I agree.
Man, I hope so, man, but I ain't counting on it, man.
It's going to happen eventually because there will be no Star Wars viewers left.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
I
we
mean,
can't keep doing
look,
this, man.
the people who are liking the show, just go watch porn. Just go. You ain't got to watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
If that's what
Better
you're
use-
into, if that's
Better
what you
story
need,
than this.
yeah. If that's what you need, it's free.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. Thank you, Machete Order. Appreciate that. Israel Fury with 99 Zambukis.
Zambukis.
KK clearly hates the Jedi. In her mind, it's the evil white patriarchy.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, that's why they wrote this again. It's all about taking down an institution. So this is how they see the institution of, the patriarchy, capitalism, whatever you want to talk about. Okay, somebody put it in the chat before. Cultural Marxism. They hate they hate these systems and they're trying to tear them down, these institutions that they blame for all their problems. And that the Jedi are just basically representative of everything they hate. And so they're coming after them and telling them, "Oh, look what you're a bad Jedi. Look, you're trying to steal kids," and all that other crap, man. It's stupid.
Everybody in chat saying I'm off the rails tonight. What did I just say to make them say that? I don't.
You said go watch porn.
Oh,
go
okay.
watch
Okay. All right. So maybe I need to explain that because I wanted to know what the appeal was after the last episode. What are the people actually saying that likes the show? All I could find was the whole sexual tension stuff. The whole he's got his shirt off. I bet he raped her on that island. She had to do it. She had no choice. It was all the sexual weirdness. That's what I'm talking about. So if that was weird, I apologize. Maybe it's the drink. I didn't convey the message. I don't know, but
blame it on the alcohol.
I said it. I said it. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you, Israel. Appreciate that very much. Becky the White Snake playing devil's advocate. Put yourself in viewers' shoes who have not seen any other Star Wars. Based on Jedi portrayal, wouldn't you side with the Sith? I get it. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. This is exactly what they want too. They want to blur the lines, There is no good, there is no evil, there's only power, or whatever it is that they were saying, and all of that crap. That's basically what they wanted to do. They wanted to blur the lines. They want to make the Jedi, gray or, not as, righteous and standing up for good. They're out here doing things selfishly, like, oh, I want a Padawan of my own. I'm gonna steal this little girl from her family, like that kind of crap. That's what they're trying to do. It's disgusting crap. It's not Star Wars. It's Disney Star Wars, basically. And Disney Star Wars is just a whole lot of garbage.
Amen. You know what I'm going to do when the stream ends? I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto 5 and kill everybody. Anyways, I don't know why I just told y'all that. Mike Jensen, $5. If this is how Soul actually is, I understand how OSHA washed out. Good point.
Yep.
That's a good point. I like
terrible.
It.
Why would you, if you're in Dara, why would you trust OSHA with him? Why would you even trust OSHA? Or, seriously, why would you even want OSHA to be his Padawan? I would have been like, nah, we can't do that. We're going to kill her dream. Yeah, I think we need to let this dream die, and we need to get this guy out of the order because this guy is wild. I mean, this guy is out of control right now. So, yeah, I don't get that at all.
Yeah. Mike, we appreciate that very much, brother. Vertical Horizons. What happened to my boy Padawan?
Oh yeah, he was in one episode.
Look, man, we so far beyond Padawan right now, but man, I mean, that's what the show was. I mean, what the show has descended into since Padawan is just utter hilarity, man.
That was just a checkbox, brother. Padawan was a checkbox. That was it.
Man. Yeah, man, it's insane, man. It's insane.
Representation. Beretta Road Chronicles, $1.99 Acolyte could clog a toilet. Agree, brother. Reynaldo, $2. Did that Wookiee have a man bun? Indeed. I didn't notice. Look, Kelnaka was cool until he got used by some witches. And then all the witches died when the spell was broken. Just, all right. Thank you. Israel Fury with 99 Zambukis.
99 Zambukis.
With this show, we've crossed a line where Star Wars is gone. KK has caused it irreparable damage on screen and in the culture of the business. It's a wrap.
Yep.
Israel, you are so right, brother.
I don't know how they come back from this.
It's so bad.
I really don't.
It's so bad. And look, you guys are right. Skeleton Crew's going to come out. Apathy has set in.
Yeah, nobody's going to care about that show.
Even if it's mid, people aren't going to be watching.
No.
A good series coming up, more than likely, in Andor. It'll have less viewers than before.
Yep.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah.
I think more and more people are just going to leave and not come back. They're like, I'm out. There's other things I could watch. Any show on Apple TV Plus that I have watched is so much better than this. It's not even funny.
Ooh,
Disney Plus is the worst streaming platform of all major platforms, and it ain't even a competition.
Apple TV's getting their DEI woke crap destroyed today for that freaking Time Bandits trailer.
Yeah, that trailer didn't go well, did it?
No.
Some things don't need to be remade, bro.
No, that's definitely
Most
one
things
that does not.
Don't need to be remade.
The Crow didn't need to be remade. That didn't need to be remade. Gladiator 2? Gladiator 2?
Not looking good.
Not looking good. Didn't need to be made. Thank you, Israel Fari, for the 99.99 Zambukis.
Zambuki.
This is for you.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
That's good.
Good word, man. That's funny.
That's good. Luke Capodanno, $2. They all drop dead like bad guys in Commando.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Art on forever. Thank you, Lou. Various crazy people. Wookiee was searching for signs of a story and anything better than subpar acting. He didn't find it.
No.
Didn't find shit.
But you are exactly right. Various crazy people. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that very much. Charge 41 with $2. Y'all see the cringe vid of Amandla on The View. I could not watch it.
I haven't seen it
watched
yet. I heard about it right before I jumped on here to watch the episode tonight.
Yeah.
So I haven't even seen it.
It's the
I
same.
watched
It's exactly what you think it is. It is not. It's exactly what you can imagine. Just her whining, crying, complaining.
How
You
she's a
know, and then Whoopi
victim or-
Goldberg and saying, these are all fictional characters. Like, yeah, we know they're fictional characters. You know, and then she talks about her little discourse video and why she put that out there. It's just exactly what you expect from Amanda Stenberg and The View and everything. So. Yeah, nothing to see here, folks. I don't think I even have the I don't even think I'm gonna do a video on it. I was about to, but I was like, nah. We've heard it before.
Doing a
so,
review on this, I don't even know what I would say.
yeah. But I was
It'd
talking
be
about
harder-
the View video. I was gonna play like the View
yeah, me too.
and then like discuss it, but I was just like, nah.
I thought about that too, and I'm 20,000 views easy. Apathy is set in for us too, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honestly getting tired of talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So stupid.
That's gonna make the shills happy because they keep telling me, "Why do you hate watch it? Why are you making videos about something you don't like?"
Well, we got to watch it to find out if we
What's
like it or
wrong-
not.
What's wrong with critiquing something, dummy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kenny Simbaya with 35 Zambukis.
35 Zambukis.
And Bookies.
Only useful part of the episode was what Torben was going through with the mind control. That's the most we've seen of the witch's power visualized. That's a good point.
Good point. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I hated in that moment where she's like, ask me. And it was like this echo, ask me. I'm like, oh my God, shut up.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm with you. Kenny, thank you, man. And Kenny, look,
Hell, Kenny.
my gosh, Kenny sent in another 35 Zambukis.
Another 35
Zambukis.
Zambukis.
Something tells me that will tie into the final episode, the twins being clones. Note Coral was not in the room with the witches. Bet she caught May. I still think that Coral is the big bad.
Probably.
Yeah.
And we
because
may
we
not
didn't see
even
her
find
die,
out.
right?
Say what?
We didn't see her die. She wasn't amongst
No.
the other witches.
No.
She just kind of disappeared in the smoke, and then that was it.
She did. She
Yeah.
smoked. She smoked and she gone.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. I think that's.
I think
how they're
she'll
gonna try to
be
wrap
back.
this thing up.
In the next episode, and if she's not, she didn't die. But we ain't ever getting no Acolyte season 2.
No, never.
So their plan for that character is moot.
Yep.
Thank you, Kenny. We also have Kenny with another 35 Zambukis.
Another 35 Zambukis.
Oh, wait, this show is a mystery. We ain't going to be shown shit. Mystery box, we ain't going to see shit. It's contrivances and plot holes every single time. God dang, he sounds like the DA talking to me.
Yeah.
Man, that's what it is,
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm keep saying. It's ridiculous. It's so bad because, all they can do with this thing is do what's convenient for the storyline and then leave a bunch of little open threads and mysteries that we're supposed to guess about. But I don't care about any of this stuff. I just don't. All right.
Yeah.
If this show just said, hey, they don't resolve anything. All right, whatever. On to the next thing. I don't care. I'm not going to be tortured. Oh man, I hope they figure out how to solve this one storyline. If they never show any of this other crap again and they just go off on some ridiculous nonsense, I won't care. You know?
Yeah. D. Budnick says, over my dead body will there be a season 2 of this shit show.
Yeah, no way. No way.
I don't think so either. I just, look, if they won't make Kenobi season 2, they ain't making no Acolyte.
We still ain't got a green light on Ahsoka season 2. Is that even happening?
We got a green light. It's just not in production.
Oh. Yeah, it's not even being made yet.
Yeah, that's right. And it might not be. Hey, this might be so bad, they might hit the brakes on everything. I really don't think this whole Rey movie is going to happen. I really don't, dude.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But the problem there, bro, is that we're using our logical brains.
They're not.
And that's not what they do.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
I'll be right
Thank
back.
you, Kenny. We appreciate you sending that in, my friend. The Machete order with $5, and we thought we couldn't possibly get better memes after Revenge of the Sith. Oh, yeah. We're getting better memes right now.
This is awesome stuff, man.
Thank you,
Like,
brother.
that was gold.
Yep.
That what Nick
Yep.
did was gold.
Yeah, Twitter's going to be crazy with the memes. Various crazy people, $2. The Padawan should be called Jedi and a Help. Jedi and a Help.
Jedi and a help.
Padawan.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that very much. Various crazy people. We just covered that. Israel Fury with 99 Zambukis. This is a defund the police and gun control show. Soul acted in self-defense, but postmodern feminism sees all violence as evil.
Was he acting in self-defense?
Yeah, when he was getting attacked by Kelnaka.
I'm talking about when he kills what's her name, Mother Anastasia with the lights. Was that self-defense? She was changing in the smoke. I don't know why she felt she needed to change in the smoke to say, all right, yeah, you could take OSHA, because that's what she said
That
right
didn't
after
make
that.
sense.
Not at all, right? She's
Yeah.
changing in the smoke. She's doing weird shit, and then all of a sudden he runs her through with the lightsaber. Oh, I was about to let her go. Like, huh? Why were you doing the smoke thing then? Like,
It
can't you
didn't
just?
make
Oh yeah,
sense.
go ahead, take her. That's all you had to say. What was this? What was all of that? Yeah, all right. Yeah, this is how stupid this show is, man. Yeah.
Big yawn. Stupid. Thank you, Israel. We appreciate that very much, my friend. Man, you've really sent in a lot of super chats. A lot of you guys have. Thank you. Eric Dane, $4.99. Star Wars, where people survive lightsaber stabs and crash landing from space, but they died of little daggers and they just die from nothing. That is so good.
Man.
That is an excellent,
Perfect.
excellent super chat.
Yep.
Died from nothing. We won't know until they explain it on StarWars.com. When Anakin showed up in Ahsoka, did nobody know what was going on? Is it the world between worlds? I don't know. She should be drowning in the water right now. How could she be there? In the world between worlds and Rebels, you were actually literally physically in there. Is this just her mind? Is this just what's going on? They never explained it.
Nope.
Bad storytelling. Bad.
It. Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
they
you,
don't have
Eric.
any, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I said. Like, okay, why is this lightsaber stab to smoke killing her? You know, like what happened there? We're just left to guess. We're left to guess about everything that's happening. You know, death by fruit knife. Why? What? How? Why couldn't Endara like fend this off? Why did the Jedi? You know, I don't know, man. Again, I could just keep going on and on about all the plot holes.
Yes.
And the decisions that characters are making, none of it makes any damn sense. Yeah. Man, whew, boy.
Yep. Well, thank you, Eric. We appreciate that. And then Beretta Road Chronicles, $1.99. So we don't get an episode 7. This was episode 7. This was it. A replay of episode 3. So
Maybe that's
you
what he
nailed
mean.
it.
yeah, that's what he means. Yeah, we didn't get it episode 7. We got episode 3, part 2, or I don't know. Man, it's so bad, man.
Yeah, we got episode 3 from another point of view. That's what we got. And it wasn't that deep. It's not like they changed point of views and you found out so much more to the story. No. No. The fire was started by accident and the Jedi are bad. That's what we found out. That's
Pretty
what
much.
the entire episode was about. And in the next episode, I can only imagine it has to have a lot to do with Khmer, with Osha. There's going to be some resolution between the sisters.
Yeah, who's the big bad? Who's Khmer's master?
Yeah.
We're going to get that. And
Where's this thing going to end, dude?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
It just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. Well, guys, what a great live stream. 2.5 hours. Go watch the entire episode reaction over on our Patreon. I'm sure we'll probably come out with some video tomorrow. I don't know. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Mike Jensen sends in one more super chat. How does hyperdrive kill life in a solar system? No idea.
Yeah.
All right, back.
No idea at all. Brandon says, I missed his super chat. Brandon, I have no idea where it's at. That might have been because me and Nick. Oh, there we go. $2, Brandon. Remember, Dick Nuts Corp always sucks. Hashtag Duck Fisney.
Hell, Brandon the anime guy. One of our mods
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, that is
Yeah.
Brandon the anime guy. He's all about that Duck Fisney life.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us. DA,
Oh,
tell them.
I was gonna end on, if you gotta go, Coach, I was gonna end on I was gonna do end on a funny note and actually clip the last part of the show tonight for a video for tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All right, are you gonna stick around?
How long?
12 minutes.
Let's do it.
Guys, so I talked to another YouTuber, this guy named Space Ice. If you guys have not heard of this guy, he is freaking hilarious. But he normally does a lot of Van Damme versus Steven Seagal movie comparisons, but he actually did the Acolyte this week as a non-Star Wars fan. And this is some of the funniest crap that I think I've ever seen. If you guys want to check out his channel, it's called his YouTube channel name is called Space Ice. But let's check this out, and I'll pause it off on. I talked to him. He said we could share this and show it or anything. He wasn't going to strike our channel or anything. So here it is. Let me know if you guys
The
can hear.
Acolyte is the Walt Disney Company mega blockbuster hit movie where they showed the world that always and without exception, everything you love will die. It starts off in some bar where this lady begins saying normal things.
Attack me with all your strength.
So they all bust out laughing. Because who talks like that? And what the fuck is that pose?
I have a quarrel with you. Yes, you do.
She has no idea what that's about, but used to know a guy with memory problems and is worried it's happening to her. Oh shit! She doesn't remember him doing anything. This is bad. And you know she's legit because she takes out these highly trained fighters who came straight from a Steven Seagal Aikido demonstration. So she's their only hope, and luckily, she still got it and looks 2 halves her age while giving us an all-time great fight scene. We get a sick magic push, followed by some intense walking, a balls-to-the-wall sidestep, and another magic push. Then I'm pretty sure she slices her own arm with the knife before blowing us away with something we've never seen before. Just kidding, fucking magic push. What can she do against such a versatile attack? I don't know. Maybe motherfucking magic push. This has turned into quite the game of checkers. Then we get a major twist that will shock you to the core.
I'm here to kill you.
Holy shit! That explains the attack. How did we not see it? Then she killed Memento in the craziest way possible. Fucking knife attack! She never could have seen that coming. Now they're doing some space welding. When son of a bitch, there's a chlorine trifluoride leak. This is officially the most science-y movie since Time Cop. Meanwhile, these 2 show up wearing aprons and lifting belts, so you know
They're
ready
dead.
for anything.
This is a cargo ship.
The demon ladies heard enough of this shit, so they flash gang signs.
Sublevel. Bunk 23.
That's what they fucking thought. Hellside represent. You're there to question her.
When did you join the order?
But that's boring, so they just start roasting.
A major concern about admitting you to the order was your age.
They didn't want you in the first place,
Your training was difficult, to say the least.
and you were total dog shit. Then my man goes for the fucking knockout.
It was your sister. Your village all died in the fire. You lost your entire family.
Nice! And I guess her dad didn't want her either. What a loser. Now we see kids being told their eyes are liars,
Your eyes can deceive you.
and nobody would believe them anyways,
We must not trust them.
and they'll get in trouble if they tell anyone.
Give yourselves over.
You know, Disney things.
It consumes anything that tries to stop it.
Yeah, pretty much. So now she's a prisoner when these other prisoners do some shit talking of their own.
Enjoyed prison.
Fucking got her. Then Space Seagal uploads one of his movies to the ship, killing it instantly. But that does set them free, and they're like family now, so they abandon her too. But she manages to escape the most ingenious way possible when her magical lockpick just fucking appears. If the writers don't win Emmys, Pulitzers, and Nobel Prizes, then that shit's fucking rigged. Now the ship is crashing from space, but luckily this giant rock breaks its fall.
You wouldn't believe who I just saw.
So it bebops to her that it's a fucking calculator and doesn't give a shit. Then, son of a bitch, it's a rescue ship. So she fucking bails. Then they copy the fugitive.
I didn't do it!
Only this time with real actors. And magic push. Nah, he just playing. Now we get another incredible fight scene against a guy who fights just like Seagal, only with much more energy. Embarrassing herself, she visits her buddy, Ezra Miller.
Oh, hey.
To get some help.
Find his weakness. He doesn't have one.
But he's pretty sure it's Brondo, which has the electrolytes plants crave.
Thank you.
But getting him to drink it is gonna be impossible. Bravo, writers! You did it again. Now they're trying to solve his self-murder, and they've heard of a guy who won't shut up about Blake Bortles, which can't be a real name, even in Star Wars. So now he's busted.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Sorry, bro. You gave something to someone who then gave it to someone else who then took it willingly. You are so fucked.
We will consider letting you go with a warning.
You are so slightly inconvenienced.
Yep.
So they come up with the ingenious plan of just waiting outside, which works
I can't wait till he gets to episode 3, guys.
because light up binoculars from 20 feet away
It's coming.
is some next level ninja shit. Just like unnecessary flips in order to throw a standard kick. And
Yep.
I'm pretty sure our boy has some serious night blindness. How inspirational. Now she's surrounded.
This is the galactic center of the Republic.
And just when you think magic push. And just when you think the writers can't get her out of this one, they say, I don't know, some fucking dirt or something. And holy shit, it's not just the sands being blown, but also our minds. Now that shit got real, they send in their A-team to just stare at this guy. Oh shit, they're busted now.
He's gone.
Never mind, the writers have ascended to a point where they don't need to explain anything to us.
He's nailing this. He's nailing this.
Yeah.
Just happens, like little kids playing with jellyfish
There we go.
butterflies. And oh man,
Third time we've seen this.
this is my shit.
And below lies the sea. I give you you, and you give me me.
Yeah, if that's not enough, now they get spice cream.
Let them have some spice creams.
And now they're playing dress up and more spice cream talk.
How many spice creams are you gonna eat tonight?
This is just what Star Wars needed, and the mountain dam is a perfect metaphor. Now they're having a meeting.
We were hunted, persecuted, all because some would consider our power dark.
But that's crazy. You all seem perfectly normal.
Extinction!
And after some inspiring shit,
The power of one!
that shakes you to the core and challenges you to be better, they're interrupted by these very intimidating people and their anthropomorphic dog. They're here to get close to the kid. But this takes place before Disney owned it, so they ask for parents' consent.
With your permission, of course.
So he gives her a sweet mag light, which is how they get you. Now they're gonna be tested.
Test has two outcomes: pass or fail.
Thanks, Barbara Streisand. Super fucking helpful. Armed with those juicy tips, she takes the test
Tell us what you see.
A mountain.
and fucking nails it.
Correct.
That wasn't a
Yeah, no shit. But they got numbers to hit. It doesn't fucking matter. So they celebrate with some more Tarantino-level dialogue.
You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
And another chlorine trifluoride bullshit fire. So the Hoover Dam burns down and everybody dies. But the real loser is this guy who has to raise a kid now. We're back in the present and they're in a race against time to save that one lady.
I don't want May to get hurt. There is still good in her.
He knew her for a day, and then she killed a bunch of people, then popped back up, murdering his friends. But sure, she's the victim.
Yep.
Murderer.
So after chloroforming a gopher, they track her down to the testicular forest, and things are going.
Testicular forest.
And they find the serial killer with a heart of gold, the most ingenious way possible, by her running into them. It looks like she's done for.
Come out with your hands where we can see them.
When, son of a bitch, they're interrupted by someone who tried to banish Beetlejuice. And by interrupt, I mean murder the shit out of. Not just physically, but also verbally.
What master hides his face from his pupil?
With the sickest, you
You tell me.
of all time. While they're getting slaughtered, we get a completely unnecessary, but always welcome dropkick out of nowhere. Now she can die a hero. And holy shit, we find out it was Azra the whole time. We all thought it was the gopher. This is some M. Night Shyamalan shit. But it's all over unless those first ballot Hall of Fame writers can pull out a miracle. And hallelujah, Deus Ex Machina. And yes, the Moths took him prisoner. Just fucking go with it. Thank God that stupid action's done, and we can get back to the good stuff.
It's okay. I love you. We both survived. All we have is each other now.
Fuck you. And then it just ends.
Look, man, that dude nailed it. He absolutely nailed it with everything he was discussing when it came to all the plot contrivances, all the consequential things that are happening that make absolutely no sense. I mean, that was perfect, man. That was perfect. He did a good job with that one, man.
Yeah. So, guys, that is a YouTube channel, Space Ice. I'm going to post a link to the video. His Van Damme and Seagal movie clips are hilarious. He's a huge Van Damme guy, hates Steven Seagal. But if you just go to his videos and look at the most popular, they're really funny. I can't wait till he does the second half.
I watched Bloodsport with my oldest daughter today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does one Bloodsport. He does a Bloodsport video on here as well. It's pretty funny.
Awesome, bro. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us. DA, tell everybody what you've got coming up, man.
Yeah, I'm about to jump on the nightcap and keep going. All right, we're going to keep talking about this shit show tonight. So you guys, I'll be throwing that up in a little bit. If you want to hang out some more and discuss more of this garbage, definitely check me out. The nightcap is coming up. Yeah, that's what I got going on right now. So thanks again.
I will be heading over there too.
All right, cool, man.
I'll be in chat.
Yep.
I'm
hang out
going
in
to
the chat.
bed after I play about 30 minutes of Grand Theft Auto 5.
There you go.
So,
all right, fellas, I'm about to go set that up. Peace out, guys.
go do it. Thank you, Derek. See you, brother. All right. Guys, thank y'all so much. IG Kevin with a $2 super chat to close the show. I don't see Acolyte finishing the season. Well, it's definitely going to finish. They've already recorded the episode. It's coming out. It's coming.
Yeah, we'll get the last episode next week.
Yeah, it'll be here a week from tonight. We'll be covering it. And when it's over, it's over. So want to say a special thank you to the 350 people we have on Twitter right now. We got 760 people on YouTube. That's awesome. But we've been joined by a lot of people on Twitter as well. So that is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Look, we crave to have great Star Wars again one day. Is it ever going to happen? We don't know.
Not under this management.
No, we don't know. We're going to continue to watch it and call it what it is. And I hope one day we could say, man, that was awesome. But it's been a minute since we've been able to do that.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us. As we always say here, you are Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you Thursday night for the next one.
Bye, guys.
Coach Nick from Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.